Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh,
I feel like
welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment, where Tank Davis is Devin Haney Daddy. Freestyle Friday, the right side is in the building. Well, God, Dub, what's going on? You want some smoke today? Yeah, man, y'all come on up in here. We're going to talk about these WBC, WBO, and all that bull crap, man. And all that bull crap. We're going to talk about it, man. Y'all come on up in here, man. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Hit the poll, man. I really appreciate it, man. Man, Dub, Boss and E in the building. My man Mike, Larry, Lorenzo, Tony K. It's Friday, man. We're going to do our thing, Freestyle Friday. Y'all know how we do. Freestyle Friday, man. We're going to talk from whatever you want to talk about. You know what I mean? That's how we do. You know, dig the link. If you want to come on in here early, I'm going to have an open panel today. From now on Fridays, it's open panel, and I don't care what you're talking about. We got Lorenzo up in the building. What's up, Lorenzo? Tony K. My guy, Mike Larry. Mike Larry in the building. Boston E. What's up, Chan? The right side in the building. Yeah. Tony K with that Pittsburgh crap. Yeah, man, it's good, man. Good Friday. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. There's a lot going on, man. Do I got to pay my breaking news? I know y'all don't like my breaking news, but I think it's funny. I'll be up a little later. I got you, Dub. Oh, man. Yeah, breaking news. Shout out to Mill City Boxing. Had an interview with Shakur Stevenson, trainer. Oh, hell breaks loose, Dub. Boxing E. Lorenzo. Oh, hell is breaking loose. We got Bill Haney on the Haneyite Day on Twitter trying to defend, talking about the man ain't know what he's talking about. Devin calling cap. Oh, man. We kind of learned Erickson Lumen back smack. Devin the Dream Haney. Oh, my goodness, man. Break your mud up. Breaking news. If y'all ain't seen that interview, it was a long interview. I was watching segments of it, but Mill City Boxing was interviewing Shakur Stevenson, trainer, man. The old man was dropping dimes from the amateurs. Why Devin didn't go, why he went all the way to Mexico. I'm like, woo. Bill Haney wasn't talking nothing until he got a little bit of paper. He had paper, but until he got more paper, his mouth was quiet like a little you know what. You know, oh, shout out to Shakur Stevenson, trainer. Man, that man was dropping dimes and talking facts. Facts people like Dub right side did not want to hear. I mean, stuff like Dub right side didn't want to hear, Bossing E. You know what I mean? He said, you know, Freestyle Friday is interesting. Javion, they not for the title. Exactly. I've been knew that, Javion. That's why I was on there. You see the thumbnail? 155. But yeah, man. Keith Thurman, y'all knew that. We talked about it yesterday. You know, Keith Thurman not fighting for the title. Oh, yeah, not the title. Not for the title. But Sebastian Fundora, the Tower Inferno, who last fight got knocked the you-know-what out. Knocked the you-know-what out. His fight has turned into a championship fight. Can y'all believe that? Can you believe it? JERMELL CHARLO is now the champion. Wait, let me, you know what? I got to do it. I know y'all don't like it, but I got to do it, baby. I got to do it. It's a lot of breaking news. JERMELL CHARLO was declared champion in recess. So that means he's going to take all the time off while his belt is gone to the winner of the Sebastian Fundora, and I forgot the other guy's name. You know what I mean? Breaking news. So you mean to tell me Sebastian Fundora just got knocked out by Mendoza, gets to fight for a belt, and Keith Thurman don't? Whoa, man. Only in America, man. Only in America, Dub. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, why you got to come for me? I'm not going to come for you today, Dub. I'm not going to come for you, Chan. I'm just talking, man. It's Freestyle Friday. You know how we do, man. You know, Thurman better beat the shit out of this dude. Yeah, that ain't going to be easy. Not going to be easy, Jamie, y'all. Easier said than done. Boston don't make sense sometimes. So how many belts JERMELL has? he got two now, I think. Yeah, he got two, I think. I can't remember. You know, he might just got the WBA and the WBO. But so Sebastian Fundora is fighting for the WBC championship belt on the Keith one-time Thurman undercard, you guys. I don't like Boston E say. Sometimes Boston just don't make no daggone sense. And we got to get our thoughts and prayers to Boston E because their king over there is in the hospital. So hopefully the king out in England get better. That's a shot at Boston E. Y'all just don't know it. Shit, Thurman just might be undisputed at 54 if he active. Yeah, we're gonna see, man. That Buzachok can bang 21-1 with 23 KOs. Ukrainian, all the Ukrainian dudes can fight, man. I just couldn't pronounce his name. So, you know, and you never know, man. You never know who's gonna win. The Tower Inferno has been shown that he can be cut down. The tree has been shown that he can be cut down, man. You know, he can be cut down. So, you know, the WBO, I understand which way they're going with it, but come on, man, it's Keith Thurman. I don't care how inactive. Y'all got to stop that stuff. You know, all these fighters should be ranked in all sanctioning bodies. That's how I think. I don't care what ranking there is. You know, you go all the way up to 1 to 1,000. Every fighter should be ranked in a sanctioning body. That'll stop all that. Put every fighter in the sanctioning bodies. WBC know who they got. Go from 1 to 1,000. I don't care how many. 1 to 200. 1 to 200. 1 to 50. Every sanctioning body should have at least 50 fighters ranked in their sanctioning body. That's how you cure all that. At least 50 fighters ranked. Now, so just because Keith Thurman not ranked in the WBO said we're not gonna make this a title, but that's not true. It's because of Terrence Crawford. That's all. They wanted Crawford to get that fight for real, but Crawford got a fight. He got a contract. You know, it's just crazy how things is working out, man. It's just crazy how this Boston politics is working out, man. Boss, you better be careful, man. Your man Bill Haney on Twitter typing up a storm. Oh man, he on Twitter typing up a storm, Boss. Yeah, man, y'all come on up in here, man. We're gonna talk about whatever Freestyle Friday, man. You know, there's a lot going on in this world. Donald Trump got to pay 83 or 86.5 million to Eugene Carroll for grabbing the pussy and for defamation. You gotta stop saying that lady name. But you know, he gonna appeal it and all that stuff, but it's a waste of time. I'm hearing it's a waste of time. Get that money up, Eugene Carroll, baby. You know, I need me a sugar. I need me a sugar mama, baby. You know, I promise I won't grab it. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. Y'all come on up in here, Freestyle Friday, man. A lot of boxing to talk about. Oh, that I should play it. That Mill City interview with Shakur Stevenson, man, he was bringing up all kinds of stuff. He asked about Tank Davis and Devin Haney. He said Devin don't want that smoke. Everybody know it. Y'all just don't know. He said Bill Haney just runs his freaking mouth. That's all he said. He said Bill Haney just runs his freaking mouth. You know, I mean, he say he trained Devin a little bit sometime when Bill wasn't all, and I've been told y'all Bill wasn't always the number one trainer. I've been knew that. And y'all don't even know they fired Bill before, made Bill the second in command, and Ben Davison was number one, you know. And then they put the video when Devin was when he was fighting Loma, and Loma was whacking that, you know what, and he came back to see, Dad, he hit me to the left, I can't move it, you know, do this. I know he doing that, Dad. Hit the man in the middle. Bill said, hit the man in the middle. But yeah, man. Y'all come on up in here. Let's talk about it. Javion, what's going on? Boss and Need. You know, y'all come on up in here. Let's talk some whatever you want to talk about. But boxing is boxing, man. You know, it's a lot going on, man. And hopefully we can get the hand. We got the PBC cards coming up. Tommy McGill, John Ryder tomorrow, man. You know, best man going to win. I don't like Jaime McGill. I don't care for John Ryder either, but I hope Ryder upset him. I hope Ryder upset him, man. You know, we don't want to see no Jaime McGill 44-0. Jaime McGill about to be 44-0, man. You know, that's crazy. That's real crazy, man. But you know, I know it's Friday. People gonna take their time coming up in here, and I'm just gonna take my time. You know, it is what it is, man. But y'all get a chance, man. Go check out that Mill City Boxing when you get off the Rebuttal Entertainment show. You know, go check out the Mill City Boxing interview. He said some nice stuff, man. He said some good stuff about all the fighters, really. You know, he said some good stuff about all the fighters. So that'll be an interesting interview to watch, man. But hey, he's standing on his word. He's standing on his word, man. So, you know, we're gonna see. Y'all, I'm telling you, I know they on Twitter right now tweeting up a storm. I know they on Twitter right now tweeting up a storm. It's Friday, man. Come on up in here. It's Freestyle Friday, baby. You know, it's a nice day. I know everybody outside, but y'all listening, come on up in here and listen. Hit that like button. You know, we got some fights coming up. Keith One Time Thurman is back and ready to go. You know, he said he want all the smoke. Yeah, Keith Thurman said he want all the smoke, man. He want all the smoke, man. But it's a lot, man. You know, being off so late. Tim Tszyu actually fought 3 times last year, man. 3 times. So he in fighting condition. Keith Thurman been working out, but he ain't in fighting condition. Tim Zuno fought 3 times last year. 3 good fights too. You know, hopefully Keith Thurman been in there, you know, taking her headgear off and banging with somebody. That's what I wonder why fighters don't do that though. You know you've been out like a year or 2, man. You might well take that headgear off, man, and get the punching on somebody and do about 3-4 rounds without that headgear. You know what I'm saying? Get back acclimated and taking them punches, man. But you know, you can keep the 16-ounce gloves on though. You keep the 16-ounce gloves on. But you know, I wonder why they don't do that. But hey, I'm not a trainer, so I wouldn't know, man. So, you know, the WBO say Keith Thurman is not eligible for that belt. But the WBC said Fundora is eligible for the belt because they made JERMELL CHARLO champion in recess. That means when he come back, he can fight for his belt. You know, that means he can take care of his obligation, get some mental breaks, man, take care of life in general or whatever he's going through. That's what everybody thought they were going to do with JERMELL CHARLO, but they didn't. You know, so JERMELL CHARLO is no longer the WBC champion. He's the champion of recess. Now, Fundora will be fighting for a championship on the Keith Thurman undercard. That's weird. Ain't that weird? A championship fight is on the undercard of the guy that should be fighting for a that should be a championship fight. You know? But like I said, you understand what the WBO is saying. I understand. But you know, they need to start doing it differently, man. They need to rank every fighter they can. Their rank should go from 1 to 50. Just put fighters in your ranking, man. That'll stop all that. Well, he's ranked 30. Well, he's ranked 24th. You know what I mean? Well, he's ranked this, he's ranked that, man. So y'all come on up in here, man. I see y'all slowly coming up in here. Hit the like button. Come on up in here, man. Let's talk some boxing or whatever else you want to talk about, whatever's going on. You know, there's a lot going on. Championship fights tomorrow. You know, a lot of people calling out Keyshawn Davis. Andy Cruz staying on his neck. Andy Cruz say he got next, Keyshawn. He got next, champ. He say he got next. Say, you think I whoop you up in the amateurs? I want to whoop you up in the pros now. I want to whoop you up in the pros, man. That was Andy Cruz telling Keyshawn Davis. You know, that's exactly what he called him. So, you know, we don't know who's out of these guys going to fight next, man. We just can, like I said, soon you think you know who these guys going to fight, then bam, Al Heyman switch it up on you. You know, that's why they keep stuff so secretive down there in PBC. Because I could have sworn, I thought it was going to be Stanonis and Keith Thurman. But I always told y'all it was going to be Keith Thurman headlining this card, but y'all ain't believe me. I got to keep rubbing that in y'all face. I told you it was going to be Keith Thurman headlining this card, but you guys didn't believe me, man. You know, Tank Davis probably fighting in April. I get Tank about April or May. He probably fight. You know, Ramadan coming. If he want to honor Ramadan, he can't. He don't have to if he don't want to. You know, but that's what's going on, man. You know, they crooked. And something else, Shakur Stevenson trainer said that I've been saying for a long time. And you know what? And I still got the picture. I'm going to put the picture up. I've been saying this for this long time. What did I say? What did I say? Yes, son. I run boxing. That's the same thing I've been telling you guys for a long time. The same thing Shakur Stevenson trainer said on the interview today. Sanctioning bodies run boxing. I've been telling you guys this for a long time. That sanctioning bodies runs boxing, and y'all ain't paid me no mind. You know, y'all think, you know, some of y'all knew, but now you really know. I keep telling you. You know, sanctioning bodies runs boxing, man. You know, they really do, man. And it's a shame. But it is what it is, man. I told you guys, and he mentioned it on the interview. He mentioned it on the interview, man. You know, so the sanctioning bodies can change a lot of stuff that's going on in boxing, but since they so corrupt and crooked, they not. You know, since they so corrupt and crooked, they not. They're not going to change nothing, man. They're going to keep doing what they're doing, keep getting that little 3% for them belts and stuff like that, man, and keep it moving. If people ain't gonna bitch about it, they ain't gonna change it. You know, when the fighters take a stand, then that's when stuff's gonna change. You know, when the fighters take a stand, you know, start throwing them belts in the trash, tell them we ain't fighting for no belts. That'll do it. Every fighter say we not fighting for these belts. Y'all gotta make a change, man. With these rules, these stupid stuff y'all doing, man. But hey, it is what it is. If they want to keep it going on, they want to keep it going on. You know, these bosses let a lot of stuff get away, man. They got one guy come from MMA. This is second fight, and he will be making $40 million. Hit the link. It's going to be an open panel today on Friday. For now on my Friday, the link is pinned in the description. If you want to come on up in here, you can just hit the link, man. That's it. Just hit the link. I got a lot for y'all today. Oh, we got 2 cents in here. She ran away yesterday, boy. She ain't want that smoke. She ran on that Easy podcast she be on. She ain't want the smoke from this one. She ain't want the smoke from this one. Yeah. You know, what's going on, 2 cents? She ain't want no smoke over here, baby. But yeah, man, that's what's going on. There's a lot going on. Man, I'm telling you, Bill Haney on Twitter. I ain't even barely see him on Twitter. He on Twitter now, trying to rebuttal everything Shakur Stevenson trainer said today in that interview. That interview was a blast. I mean, that man was telling it like it is. He was, you know, he was saying straight up, no lie, no nothing, 2 cents. If you seen the interview, man. You know, but I've been doing that stuff, man. If that Bill Haney wasn't doing all this talking, they ain't getting exposed. Damn right, 2 cents. Come on, hit the link. Come on, hit the link. I ain't gonna bother you, man. I'm gonna be nice. Hit the link. Bill Haney got exposed. Bound to happen sooner or later. Yeah, he on there now. That's my first time ever seeing him on Twitter. You know, him and Devin getting exposed, man. Man, Urson, look. You ain't in no gym. Get out of here. Let me see a picture. You ain't in no gym. Stop faking. Earth and Lumen put the beat down on little Debbie. Bop, shut up, little boy. You know, that Bill Haney ain't start talking that shit till they really start making money. You know, called them out. He called them out. Oh, I'm gonna see the rebuttal. See, when you rebuttal old men like that, they really come back hard. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, 2 cents, that man really coming back hard. If they say something about him, watch. They're gonna go away real quick. I guarantee y'all. That conversation go away real. Oh, she coming in too. Oh man, what's that? Yeah, you right. She at the gym. What you watching? Who at the arena? Okay, I believe you now. I believe you. Yeah, but the walls is closing in on the Haney. My son's training. Okay, that's good. How old is he? He a future world champ. He a future world champ. You know, my son about to turn 4 February 1st and 2nd. I forgot which one it is. They call him Little Debo. That nigga skinny and shit be punking people, man. Make no sense. But yeah, you 15 and 6. Okay. That's good. Future champs. You know, I feel you. I heard an interview today from one of my guys. I done interviewed about 5 times, 5 or 10 times. They got some talent. That's good. Tell them keep working. Work hard. They can do it. Whatever they want to do, they can do it. I saw my guy Shoo Shoo Currington. Remember I Mr. Shoo Shoo? And somebody asked me, Lou, you think Shoo Shoo can be Tim Zoo? I mean not Tim Zoo. The Monster Inu? I said, I don't think so right now. Shit. Shoo Shoo said, I'll watch that ass right now. I like that. Shoo Shoo said, I'm from Bronzeville. Bring the Monster Inu in here. Bring him in here. You know? So I love to see that, but not right now. Not right now, man. I love to see that, but not right now. Should just keep going the way he going, you know, doing his career. Top ain't gonna keep him going the way he going. They ain't gonna put him in the ring with Monster Inu yet, you know. You know, they ain't gonna put him in there with Monster Inu yet, man. But I knew it was gonna be kind of slow today. It's Friday. The weather is nice, man. It's almost 78 degrees in DC, man. Can y'all believe that? 78. 78 degrees in DC. Everybody outside enjoying this pneumonia weather. You know, everybody's outside enjoying the pneumonia weather, but you know, hey, Boston he out in Scotland. I tell no lies about it. Okay, I believe. Only thing you lie about is Earl Spence. I'll just keep it at that. Only thing you lie about is Earl Spence Jr. That's it. Hey, 2 cents. Since you're in the gym, you know, tell everybody that Devin Haney, biological father, said hi. Show them that picture. Tell them Devin Haney, biological father, said hi. you know, and the lie detector said Bill Haney wasn't the daddy. And the lie detector said Bill Haney wasn't the daddy, 2 cents. Tell everybody that. Yeah, you know, Tank David, the Devin Haney daddy. But yeah, man, I can't wait, man. What else did the man say? He say Bill Haney is capping about the Tank and Devin fight. They really don't want that smoke. Everybody know. I know this, but the Haneyite ain't gonna say it because they think because he gonna come in weighing about 190 pounds to get Tank 150. I mean 140 or whatever let's say they fight at 140. Against Tank 147 or 148, he gonna have upper advantage. Man, Tank gonna put that young nigga down, man. He gonna clip him. He gonna clip him. He gonna clip him real good, Lorenzo. You know. Shout out to the NFL. They keep hiring all these, you know, the black coaches, and the college keep hiring the black coaches. About time black people getting, you know, getting that chance. Now it's up to them to keep the job. Michigan hired that defense coordinator, offensive coordinator, wherever he was with them. So, shout out to the University of Michigan. Shout out to Tampa Bay. You know, so keep it up, baby. You know, and once they start winning, then maybe other organizations will follow. You know, white ain't always right. Oh man, yeah, white ain't always right, man. It ain't always right. But hey, it is what it is, man. I'm waiting for some Bossa, Rolly, Pitbull crews. I think they're gonna be a hell of an undercard. I'm picking Rolly. I'm going with my guy Rolly. I'm going with hey, the best man. I'm a back there out, man. Yeah, right. I'm going with Rolly. Now the key is now who Ryan Garcia gonna fight? Now who Ryan Garcia gonna fight? Who's Ryan Garcia gonna fight? Now who's he gonna fight? Is it gonna be Jose Ramirez? That's who we're probably gonna be. It ain't damn sure ain't gonna be Devin Haney. You know, I think Devin gonna fight Sandor Martin. So I don't understand what they're waiting on. Why don't they piece these fights together and start announcing these fights, man? I don't understand what they're waiting on. Right? That could be a good fight. Even though Jose Ramirez is old, Ryan Garcia still, that'd be a good test for Ryan. That'd be a hell of a test for Ryan, because Jose Ramirez is still very skilled. He's still a very skilled fighter. You know, he's still a very skilled fighter. Ryan he better learn how to use a better shoulder roll. That's for damn sure. Because that shoulder roll is not going to work, man. It's not going to work. You know, but I think that'll be a good fight. I think it will be a good fight, man. The Can man is in the gym. AB, Agent of Problem Broner. He's coming back. Lord knows who he's fighting, but he's coming back. He's coming back, y'all. You know, him and Don King only in America. Only in America. Y'all hit that poll, man, and hit that like button. I see y'all hitting the poll, but y'all ain't even coming in here. I know it's Friday. Y'all don't want no smoke. I hope right now, everybody else, I hope in hell. I hope in hell the biggest cantaloupes. Get in the house. Oh, man, I'm hating. Oh, man, yeah. Lorenzo, he up in the gym. I told him 2024, I told him to put a shirt on. He still ain't put no damn shirt on. What's wrong with Lorenzo? I don't know, man. 2024, y'all got to change, man. You got to make a change. For once in my life, you know. But I'm waiting for a lot of people don't think Keith Thurman going to perform. Keith Thurman done made 2 videos already, so you can see he's pumped. He's pumped. He ready to go. You know, first press conference, he gonna be running his mouth. You know how he is. And I can see, I know one of the first things he's gonna say. He not his daddy. He not his daddy. Well, Keith Thurman, that's the first thing I say. He not his daddy. You know, his daddy was the beast. His daddy was the beast. We got my guy Wiz up in the building. What's up, Wiz? Them lives rent free in your head. They live rent free in my. So let me ask you. You don't want me to report the news? You don't want me to report the news. Let's take your bias out of it. I can't report what's the hottest thing going on today. And it ain't the Keith Thurman stuff. I mean, let me know. The link is right there if you want to hit it. I want all the smoke. I mean, you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I'm in that mood today. You know, so I can't tell the people who come on my show who watch these videos what's going on in the YouTube universe. You know, I understand. The jig is up with Haney. He thought he was scheming into a big payday. Exactly. We talk about he's in my head and I'm support. Man, y'all got to stop this shit, man. You got to stop it, man. So it's not my job to report what's going on in Boston. It ain't my job to report that Mill City interviewed Shakur Stevens and training. He came out with some hot shit about the Haneys and everybody else today. That's straight off the press. But why you don't want me to talk about it, man? You want me to be mute? You want me to talk about how the WBO is fucking Keith Thurman and not making it a championship fight? But I understand. You know, you want me to say that they need to make a top 50 in each sanctioning body, put 50 fighters in each sanctioning body. They ain't got to worry about that problem. Then they can be like, damn, Keith Thurman, at least he's ranked 20th in the WBO. Then he would have got a fight. He would have been fighting for the belt. Folks complaining about PBC like the Zone and Top Rank got better cards. They ain't got no cards. None. Did you see that? You see that the Zone card tomorrow? You see that the Zone card? And I hate to say it, I probably do miss the Jaime McGee John Ryder fight because I really don't care too much about it. I probably see the highlights, you know. And I mean, I'm just saying, they always do that, you know. So we can't report what's going on in Boston. That was weird. He wanted to shut up. So weird, just for you, I'm gonna keep this on there for 5 minutes just for you. I'm gonna keep that right there for 5 minutes, Wiz, just for you. Just for you, Wiz. You know, I'm gonna keep that right there just for you, Wiz. You know, you don't want me to talk about what's going on in Boston. You say Devin Haney live rent free in my head, and that was one of the big interviews everybody talking about today. I mean, I don't understand. So I'm gonna leave this picture right here just for you. And I hope you're a Haney, and I know you're a Haneyite. You know, I gotta stop the nonsense. Just because like my boy called yesterday talking about Crawford staying in my head. So I guess Crawford stay in my head too. Because I was talking about Terrence Crawford. So, in other words, 2 Cents and everybody else, these people don't want us talking about their favorite fighters. So what the fuck we supposed to talk about that? So what we supposed to talk about? Tevin Farmer? Y'all want us to talk about Tevin Farmer or something? You know? I mean, I don't understand you dudes. Y'all be butthurt because somebody talking about y'all favorite fighters. It's not you guys, so what the fuck y'all worrying about it for? You know, Mr. Man called me yesterday. Oh, Terrence Crawford rent free. I say, ain't they talking about Terrence Crawford not getting the Tim Tszyu fight? So you don't want me to talk about that? Man, y'all motherfuckers pathetic, man. I'm telling you now. You know, but just for Wiz coming in here, you guys, with that bullshit, I'm gonna leave that picture up there for 2 more minutes. I'm gonna leave that picture up there for 2 more minutes. Tank David kissing his baby, little Debbie. Oh, y'all come on up in here, tell me how the Tower Inferno on Keith Thurman undercard get the fight for a championship belt, and Keith Thurman not. You know, they made JERMELL CHARLO, WBC made JERMELL CHARLO, WBC made JERMELL CHARLO champion and reset. And I knew that was going to happen. He let D. Bill Fincher go off. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Bob Aaron said he didn't. The trainer said he didn't. That shit was all verbal. I set him up. 2 Cents. It was all verbal. 25%, all verbal. Wasn't no paperwork, fax over, or nothing. It's all verbal. See, that's the problem you got. I keep telling you guys, man. Folks about to come in here now. I keep telling you guys, man. You know, y'all listen to these people and believe y'all like brainwash. Y'all can brainwash, and it's like you guys can't make decision for yourself. You listening to these people who only narrative is for them and their base. Of course, Bill Haney doing what he's supposed to do. Look out for his son. But he has no credibility. None. But y'all believe anything, man. Nah, Shakur was talking about when he said the 25%. Shakur ain't the only one can say that Bill sent the offer is Bob Aaron. That's it. You know, Shakur said it's sending off. Nah, he talking about the verbal offer. Lou, why are you clowning Haney again? Because of this guy right here, Nicky J. I was talking about basketball and the bum-ass Lakers. But this guy right here came in here and started talking about Devin Haney. So I say I'm gonna leave this picture up for 3 more minutes. This is hatred. I don't care what it is. You know, it's funny to me. Y'all gotta get out the office. It's about laughter. Y'all ain't got laughter in y'all life. You gotta get laughter. If this guy right here wouldn't have said nothing, Nicky J, that picture wouldn't have been up there. It wouldn't have been up there. So he brought it up, Nicky J. It wasn't me. Blame him. You know, blame him, because that ain't what I was talking about. I was talking about something else. You know, I was talking about something else, relax, you know, putting a beautiful soliloquy up. You know, talking about, you know, you got to talk about the hot topics. Talking about how Sebastian Fundora, who just got knocked out by Mendoza, get a title shot on the Keith Thurman undercard because they just made JERMELL CHARLO champion in recess. The WBC is taking the belt away from CHARLO, and they letting Sebastian Fundora, dehydrate, whatever his name is, fight for a world title. But yet, the WBO will not let Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu fight for. See, that's why they gotta change this stuff, man. And I agree with Devin Haney, not Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson trainer. I really agree with him. I've been told you. How long did I tell you guys this? The managers, the promoters, the fighters, they don't run boxing. Who did I tell you, Nikki J? You come on this show all the time. Who did I tell you runs boxing? You know, I just told you with Shakur, go Google it, Wiz. Shakur came back and said he didn't sit up. I was going by what he said verbally. Go Google it. You ain't got to take my word for it. I'm always wrong. Go Google it. Shakur saying Devin Haney set up fight verbally. And it'll pop right on up and you'll shut up. I love shutting you guys up and proving you wrong. You know, I love you. Two things say Al Heyman. Yeah, he run it most of the time, but he don't run boxing even. This who runs boxing. I had this thing up here for like 2 years and I never took it down. Mauricio Suleiman, when he gave Devin Haney the email belt, what did that say? Yes, son, I run boxing. The sanctioning bodies, like Shakur Stevenson trainer said, runs boxing. I keep telling you guys, the managers, the promoters, none of them. The sanctioning bodies run boxing. I'm telling you. No joke. Besides, my Lakers are way better than your Wizard team. I shouldn't be talking to you because y'all beneath the and he running boxing. Okay, whatever you say. Yeah, he running Boston. Yeah, he running. You got that right. He is running. You right. he running at Boston so much. That interview today, they is on Twitter killing him and his daddy, and they trying their best to recoup. They can't get over. The truth came out today, baby. So I don't even want to talk about it though. I don't even want to talk. There you go. 2 cents say Haney runs his mouth. Now she ain't gonna come back to 2 cents. She gonna come back to me. Said it, me. $1 million worth of game. Shakur said they offer him 25. Forget it. I'm done with it, man. You win. Yeah, he said you win. You win. You win. Bob Arum said it wasn't no offer. Now, who should know? Bob Arum or Shakur Stevenson? Now, if you say the wrong thing, they just tell me your intelligence about boxing. I'm quite sure you saw when they asked Bob Arum, did Bill and them send him a offer? Bob said there wasn't no offer, not at all. Now, if Bob Arum said it wasn't no offer, we can only believe what he said, right? Right? But I'm done with that. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. They ain't fighting, so what the fuck we talking about? It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it, man. It ain't even worth it, man. It's not worth it. But yeah, man, Freestyle Friday. Sebastian Fundora, man, only in boxing you can get knocked out, then your next fight can be for a world title. Shout out to the Tower Inferno. Only in boxing you can get knocked out, but the next fight can be for a world title. Where do they do that shit at, man? Where do they do that at? That's crazy. This man just got knocked out by Mendoza. Now he about to fight. He about to fight for the WBC championship at 154. Oh, I know Terrence Crawford live it, boy. I know he fired up about that, man. I know he fired up about that. You know, I know for a fact he fired up about that. Only in America. Only in America. The right side.
What up, Lou, man? Salute to you, family. What up?
Oh, thank God you came in to save me from this damn guy here. Good God.
Who I say you're from? Who?
This guy Wiggs. Oh, Lord.
What up, Lou, man? How you doing tonight, my brother?
Man, it's Friday. I'm feeling good. There's a lot of interesting shit going on in boxing. Yeah,
Hey,
I'm a Tank fan, not a lover. Tank not even my favorite fight. My favorite fighter, Keith Thurman, then Jamal CHARLO, then Tank Davis, then Bam Rodriguez. It's right in order, just like that. Keith Thurman, Jamal CHARLO, Tank Davis, Bam Rodriguez. Man, you know.
So I'm glad you just said that, because I think we can talk about all those fighters tonight. The reason being because it seemed like everybody got something going on coming soon.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah, Bam supposed to fight Estrada, right? Something like that.
And that's the first fight I wanted to talk about. Shout out to Bam Rodriguez. Shout out to him for going after already cleaning up Quadris. You know what I'm saying? Also putting hands on Rumvasai. Then going and having a fight against what's the boy name over there from Europe? Sonny Edwards. You know what I'm saying? And now I always say if he's able to get the El Gallo fight, Estrada or Juan Estrada, you know what I'm saying, that fight, as well as the Chocolatito fight, I think this man has done something very special, you know what I'm saying, at such a young age. And now we see that the Juan Estrada fight, the El Gallo fight coming to fruition. Man, what's your thoughts on that fight right there?
I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think Bam just too young and too strong, man. Bam on a different level than these dudes, though.
I agree.
Bam is on a different level.
But at one point in time, these were the quote unquote three kings in these lower weight divisions. You know what I'm saying? And it depended on where they was fighting at the time, but anywhere from 112 to damn near 122. I ain't gonna say 122 because they ain't never get to that. Excuse me, they ain't never get there. But when we saw Quadris and Rumvasai, Quadris and Chocolatito, El Gallo and when we saw all those fights at that current moment in time, we said that these individuals are fighting the best. You know what I'm saying? And so now, when you got Bam at 21 years old, about to be 22, but when he going up there and he fighting these dudes that at one point in time we all said was the goods, I respect the way that young man is moving. I respect it. I enjoy it. I love it. And I always got to say, I think some of y'all boxing fans, I ain't saying you, Lou, but I'm saying in general, y'all need to watch some of these lower weight divisions because it be exciting shit going on down there. And
well, you know I watch it. If Bam in my top 5, you know that's my guy.
No, that's why I said I ain't saying you. That's why I said it.
2000 last year, Bam was my fighter of the year.
I ain't got no problem with it. You talking about 2022 or 2023? Yeah, 22. Yeah. Exactly. I agree with you. He was my fighter of the year as well. Once again, that was the Rumvasai fight. There was also the Quadris fight. The man truly made a name for himself, and he's snatching championships, if not championships legacy, from what we would consider, or anybody who follows the sport would consider great fighters. So, hey, I love how Bam is moving, and I love the El Gallo fight for him. The only question I have is because of him and Chocolatito's relationship, right? You done heard how Bam speak about Chocolatito, so I don't know if that fight happens, but
that's because Bam don't want to put that old man in the morgue, man.
I agree with you. I want to see it, but I do understand the relationship there. But for you to fight the other three, and I think he's gonna put hands on El Gallo as well. And so for him to fight the other three, as well as a Sonny Edwards, I mean, the man is moving exactly how we ask fighters to move. Fight the best. And that's what this young man is doing. The man need to be, we got to give that young man credit. And a lot of folks is not giving this young man the credit he deserves because they don't understand who these people that he fighting is, and they don't understand the sport. And so
some people don't even watch the little weights.
And hence the reason I said what I said in the beginning. So damn all of that. Shout out to Bam Rodriguez for making this El Gallo fight, and I'm looking forward to that fight. I'm extremely excited.
Me too. So Nicky J say, Doug, who's your NBA team?
So I truly, I used to hoop, so I really don't have a team. I follow players. Melo was the last guy that I truly just stood behind. Right now, I do stand behind Anthony Edwards up there in Minnesota. But at the same time, if I had to pick a team, originally. And I'll be honest with you, my teams have changed. Originally, it was whoever Melo was with. Now, I'm rocking with the Hawks just because the Hawks is the hometown team, and I like Ice Trey. But if you ask me if I really believe they're gonna win anything, don't put me on the spot like that. Don't put me on the spot like that. That's what I would say.
My man Wiz said, "Why y'all Devin Haney hating on Haney? Well, the right side is the Devin Haney fan, if you need to know that.
But I'm also honest. I'm very honest.
Yes.
I try my best not to. Regardless of how much I love Devin, how much I root for Devin, I'm want to be as objective in my opinion when it comes to it. So that don't fit me. That whatever you're talking about in that situation, as far as Devin Haney fan, I can be a fan, but I can be critical as well. It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later, man. But I'm with you, man. I mean, it's just something about Bam Rodriguez, little Bam, man. It is, man. Watching that, I watched his last 3-4 fights, man. Bam be getting it, boy. He got hard, even when he got his jaw messed up and everything, man.
And even with a broken jaw, the man still sat there and fought. You know what I'm saying? In the pocket. I thought I didn't think he had to in that fight, but he did, and he still came out victorious. That shows a warrior. I don't know what y'all are talking about. This is a warrior mentality that this man is showing. So I don't understand what anybody who can criticize Bam. Clearly, you don't know what the hell respect, and I say it respectfully.
Nah, don't say it like I said. Y'all don't know shit.
They don't know shit about boxing.
Exactly. Salute to my guy Teach up in the building. He gonna be crying again if John Ryder upset Hyman McGill bum ass tomorrow. You know, but I'm with you, Dub. I'm 1000%, man. I can't wait till that fight come. You know, and I'm looking forward to seeing my man again, man.
Yeah, hey, I agree. Now, Lou, I gotta ask you a question. I gotta ask you. I'm gonna tell you how I felt first, and then I want your response to the question. I was very disappointed in the Keith Thurman, Tim Tszyu announcement. I was disappointed in that announcement for especially what it seems to be a pay-per-view fight, which I don't think is a pay-per-view fight, but I was disappointed in the announcement with PBC. And I will say that there are other individuals who are telling me that the PBC may have something else on the way. So, because I always said that even when they was with Showtime, they didn't, because of their roster, they didn't have enough dates, you know what I'm saying, for their roster. Hence the reason they had to utilize Fox. When Fox tapped out, we saw what we got. We got big fights, but at the same time, a lot of the guys that I think are good, are the goods and can fight, they done been stalled out. And so my question for you, do you think this is a good opening fight on Amazon Prime? I know how you feel about sometimes Thurman. I know how you feel about him. And sometimes,
but you know, I'm always straightforward about what I say.
And that's why I'm asking the question. Do you think this is a good opening fight for the PBC working with Amazon Prime, Tim Tszyu, and Keith Thurman on pay-per-view? Do you think
the only reason I'm going to say yes, because I've been telling people all along for the last 5 to 6 months that it was going to be Keith Thurman and Stenonis. And the reason I said that because I knew Bud have a rematch with Earl Spence Jr. Tank Davis is, court issues, judge issues. And who else will PBC going to put there? So what?
Now, this is the question, though. This is all right. I understand. And if you were saying that, once again, I can't confirm or deny. But I trust you. So if you can say that, how is it okay for Keith Thurman to be fighting Tim Tszyu at 155, no belt on the line? How does this make any type of sense? Well,
if I'm correct, Dub, he was going to fight Earl Spence at 155 with no belt on the line, right?
No, he wasn't. He was going to fight Earl at 150. Hold on. Hear me out. He was going to fight Earl at 154, and Earl's 147 belts weren't going to be on the line.
Then they changed it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I missed the change then.
Yes. They changed it.
I mean, still, once again, what good does it do Keith Thurman to fight Tim Tszyu and not fight for the title that he holds at 54? What good does it do? How's that good for Keith Thurman?
I'm with you. It don't do no good, but he can only take what he can get, right?
So he only looking for a payday. What you telling me?
I don't see y'all keep saying that, but I think he just really wants to get in the ring.
He could have,
you know what I mean? And of course, the payday.
No, he could have been got in the ring. He could have fought Boots. He could have fought.
Nah, come on, Dub. Y'all keep saying that stuff, man. See, y'all say that kind of stuff. When y'all run your mouth like that and say he could have fought Boots in it, you know what I mean? Do you have evidence of this?
Telling me Keith Thurman couldn't fought Boots?
How? They could have fought, but was any? See that when people say this stuff, I just be rational. Will anybody send anybody a contract?
Well, it would be on Keith to send Boots a contract.
Well, they did. It won't be on Keith. It will be on Al Heyman.
Rebuttal, real quick. I want to do this, and I apologize to you. I know I'm on your platform, but I want to do it because my brother Teach said that he ain't about to just jump in. And I see him on the panel, so I'm gonna shut the hell up and let my brother Teach go for a second. But then Teach, I'm gonna just tell you, you better come with the smoke because we coming for your helmet after you say what you're gonna say. Respectfully.
Well, you know what, Doug? But before Teach come on, this was Teach when two of his fighters lost in the last 5 months.
What? Are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry.
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
That's my guy, Teach.
Teach, don't let him do it to you, Teach. Don't let him do it to you. Don't let him do it to you. He trying to call you out. He putting you on the carpet. Hey, wipe your feet on his goddamn carpet right now. Shout out to my brother Teach.
Teach don't want this smoke. That's my guy. What's up, Teach?
Do you have your DC hat on today?
Nah, I ain't got it on today, man. Y'all scared of it, so they told me not to wear it.
All right, salute, rebuttal, salute. Dub. Oh man. So let me get this right. This is a pay-per-view. This is a pay-per-view event.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
We talking about Keith Thurman. We talking about Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means I'm gonna have to agree with Dub then. Like for your first fight on Amazon Prime, I don't think this is a card that's like worthy of pay-per-view. Because then you have Keith. I mean, he fought at 54 before, but that was a long time ago. So now it's like nobody really asked for the Keith Thurman and Tszyu fight, but we're getting it. It's a good fight, but nobody asked for it. And then, I mean, you got Fundora.
Fighting for a championship. I'll help you. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know how much I like Fundora, but he shouldn't be fighting for that championship ahead of the guy who's number one. Because I think there's somebody above him right now. but I guess he just got a gift. I mean, maybe rightfully so. If you say that him fighting Mendoza was just, I mean, he was winning that fight against Mendoza until he got knocked out. So, I mean, you could see it like that way. Maybe he
But
deserved
who is Fundora gonna fight for the WBC championship? Who he
the
fighting?
number 3 guy.
Behind me, what's his name? Boxing is behind me, something like that. Mama, I can't pronounce his name.
And that's the problem. That's the problem I have with it, is that ain't no way you get stopped by Brian Mendoza. I understand who Brian Mendoza is. I understand it, but at the and in any way I look at it, that's the one chance that Brian Mendoza had to beat Fundora was how he beat him. The thing is, that's how he beat him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so if that's the case, I don't see how this man is getting an opportunity over Brian Mendoza. It don't even make sense.
But Brian lost to Zoo, so I
And
don't know. Like, he shouldn't have
Fundora, look, how many losses Brian Mendoza got? He got 2 losses, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
He lost to Tim Zoo and he lost to Ramos.
Yep.
And then he stopped Fundora. If you were to get, even though Ramos lost to Lubin, which I thought Ramos beat Lubin, but that's a whole nother story. If you would give Ramos the shot, you know what I'm saying, I would understand it. If you would give Lubin the shot, I understand it. The thing is, you can't give Fundora the shot over Mendoza. It doesn't.
But let me
work
tell
that
you
way.
why they doing it. Let me tell you why they doing it.
I know why they're doing. Oh, go ahead.
So you know why? Because remember, he was always number 1, but he's been number 1 for the last 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Fighting for the interim. And I think it's fine. They say, well, you know, they wanted to give it to him before he got knocked out.
Bro, they put him in the ring with Brian Mendoza because they thought it was going to be an easy touch for him.
Exactly.
They didn't expect him to get knocked out. And so, but because he got knocked out, I say it respectfully, it moved Brian Mendoza above him.
No, but Brian messed up though, because he was the WBC interim, and for some reason he took that Zoo fight and went the WBO route. So he just fell off because of that loss.
If that's what we want to go with, I understand what you're saying. I understand it, but
yeah, that's why I don't understand, but you know, like the old man that interviewed Shakur Stevenson trainer said today, and I've been telling these people this dub for the last 2-3 years, man, and I still got the thing that I put up there, right there. The sanctioning bodies runs boxing. That's what that says. Yes, I run boxing. And that's what Shakur Stevenson trainer said, and I've been saying that shit for so long. Sanctioning bodies run boxing. Stop saying the trainers, the promoters, the fighters. Sanctioning bodies does what the hell they want to do. Ain't nobody can do nothing about it.
that's a fact. And it's interesting because if you watch the sport, what you understand is sanctioning bodies run behind the best fighters.
Yeah,
They won't do it. I always say this: everybody 3% ain't the same. And if it's up to the sanctioning body, they want their title to be held by the individual who gonna give them their best 3%. That's a fact.
So
We've seen this happen. Go ahead.
So do you know who Chris Conwell is?
Yeah, I know Chris Conwell.
Okay, do you know him, Rebuttal?
yeah, no, go ahead.
All right, okay, that's the first time I've heard of that guy, but all right.
You don't know? You never heard of Chris Conwell?
Nah, that's the first time I've heard of him.
He,
Till I looked at the rankings today.
he ain't nothing special, but I mean he can fight. He decent, but he ain't special.
He gonna be another overhyped guy who lose.
I don't even think he's gonna get overhyped. I don't think the majority are not gonna know who he's not gonna be overhyped.
That's the problem. Like most people won't know who he is. But that's why they got Fundora fighting for that belt. People know Fundora.
But they want to give that belt. They want to give
the Amazon Prime opener shouldn't be a massive fight.
Say it again.
He said he see what you're saying. Amazon Prime pay-per-view opener shouldn't be a massive fight.
No, should have been a massive fight.
Should have been a massive fight. Yeah. But like I said before, tell me who y'all want there, and maybe I could think about it. Who should it be?
It should have been.
To open up the pay-per-view, it should have been Tank.
Well, how it gonna be Tank? I keep telling you, Tank wasn't ready.
Well, if it ain't Tank, then it got bro. If it ain't Tank, then it need to be EJ versus Bud.
Come on, but well, you know what? That might have been it. But Earl is hurt, so who's next? See, that's what y'all keep complaining about, but y'all can't solve the situation.
Wait a minute. I'm not complaining. What I'm saying is when I watch you come out and make the Tim Tszyu versus Keith Thurman fight, Tim Tszyu, an individual, in my opinion, who then fought lower quality competition at 54, and then Keith Thurman, an individual, although at one point in time Keith was the goods, but in the last 5 years the man had 2 fights. Like, what are we talking about? And
all these things, Doug,
last point, rebuttal. Last point. This is my last point. And then for you to put him in the ring with a guy like Tim Tszyu at a weight class that I don't think he's been a career welterweight. I do believe he's fought at 54 one time previously, but he's been a career welterweight. And so now for you to move him up, put him in the ring with Tim Tszyu, don't make it for a title. It's all in my opinion. And I don't know what the bag is for him, but the bag ain't gonna be too much because they're not even making the fight over in Australia. They're making this shit happen in Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. But they still showing the pay-per-view in Australia.
I understand that. All I'm saying is the man asked for $10 million to fight Terrence Crawford.
No, he didn't.
All right.
See, all y'all keep. I'm gonna pull it up, and I want y'all to apologize. I'm gonna pull what Keith Thurman said. See, y'all. Man, y'all be killing me. But I'm telling y'all these false narratives, man.
I'm wrong.
Do you have evidence of this?
I'm wrong. That's fine. That's not my point, though. My point has nothing to do with the money. My thing is at this current moment in time, for you to be put in this situation when you've been the goods for as long as you are, you're being set up to lose. That's what they're doing. They setting the man up to lose. They selling his name.
Does styles make fights, champ?
So right now, Lou, you got.
No, I don't.
Okay, then. Exactly.
I'm just saying, anything can happen. It's boxing.
And anybody who know boxing will look at this fight and I could definitely be wrong. But I think the majority of individuals who know anything about boxing will look at this fight and say, Keith Thurman has a boxer's chance. He ain't got a puncher's chance. He got a boxer's chance. And the problem is he ain't gonna be able to box that well. His timing gonna be off. The reason what you said earlier, rebuttal, fantastic. Take the damn headgear off and try to fix your goddamn timing instead of sitting there.
We don't know what that man been doing for the last 2 years. I know he been in the gym. I don't know what he been doing behind closed doors.
Rebuttal.
I hope he took them headgears off and got some real punishment.
Rebuttal. It's been 2 years.
I understand.
The man is already 35. You know what I'm saying? And then had before the Barrios fight had 2 years.
And
off.
how long he was off for the Barrios fight?
2 years.
Exactly.
And Barrios ain't nothing like Tim Tszyu.
Tim Tszyu ain't no killer, champ.
All right.
Tim Tszyu is a flat-footed, good fighter. You said it earlier. See, this what get me about you guys. Y'all hatred and dislike for Keith Thurman kills me like Tim Tszyu is a monster. He lost Terrell Gausha knocked the nigga down. Tony Hersman beating him up to the 6th round. If you really watch the fight, you know, Keith Thurman been out for 2 years. Of course, everybody think, even me, don't think he has a chance. But I want to see a fight. I want to see a good fight. I think it's going to be a good fight. But y'all complain about everything, but I ain't matching nobody. You still ain't answered my question. Wait a minute, Doug. You or Teach hasn't answered my question. That's all I want to know. Who in the hell y'all going to put at the primetime fight?
I did answer the question.
But no. Tell me the people who can fight.
Look, when I answered the question, I don't know exactly what you did because I said it should.
Tank Davis can't fight. That's all.
Why Tank Davis can't fight?
Because he's not ready. He just got back in the gym.
So Tank can't fight because he's not ready. Cool.
And we don't even know when they get that monitor off his leg. I mean, y'all, it seems like to me, y'all making up excuses, man. Because y'all don't like this fight.
Once again, all I'm telling you, this is what I'm telling you, is that if you want to make excuses for Tank, that's on you.
Oh, that's an excuse for Tank. Y'all got to stop the bullshit.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me just finish. If you want to make excuses, or if you want to say EJ was the reason that him and Bud, okay, I ain't got no problem with it. All I'm telling you is Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu isn't the opening fight for any, or especially on pay-per-view, for any major business trying to make major moves in the sport of boxing. It's not Keith Thurman. It's not Keith Thurman. It's not Keith Thurman, and it's not Tim Tszyu. That's not the fight we want to see.
I agree.
And that's my only point. That's my only point.
But if you don't have no alternative, people need to shut up.
I gave alternatives.
No, but you're not giving reality alternative. You're giving bullshit alternative because you don't know the situations. I just told you all the situations. And let me give you another situation. Wait a minute, let me give you another situation. Tank Davis Muslim, ain't he?
Wait. Let me ask you a question. Before you go on to your rants. So are you telling me that Tank Davis Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead.
No, man, because I see I can't get a word in. Because y'all on Tank so hard, you think Tank can come fight Martha Thurman. He still got to go to court with the judge, get the thing on. Ramadan about to start. He say he's a Muslim. I mean, what more do you guys want? That's why I knew it was going to be Keith Thurman. I said the shit 3-4 months ago it was going to be Keith Thurman. Y'all making up excuses because y'all in y'all situation with these fighters that you guys like. Terrence Crawford got a contract with Earl Smith Jr. Earl Smith Jr. hurt his eye. So that counts to that. I thought that might have been the one that was going to be the big fight for PBC. But once that, I still knew. I said it's either going to be Keith Thurman and Stenonis. That's exactly what I said. But y'all keep saying Tank Davis. Now Tank making up excuses. Y'all hatred for this kid is just so fucked up. It's a shame, man. And y'all say I hate Devin Haney. I don't hate Devin Haney. I hate his daddy. But I wouldn't be doing the shit to Tank like y'all doing. Ramadan coming. Ramadan about to start. Y'all want him to fight through Ramadan too, huh? But y'all don't think of this.
Hold on, Luke. Wait a minute. This whole time we've been talking about Keith. How all of a sudden have we been hating on Tank?
You just said Tank should be.
Hold on. Calm down, brother.
No, you want me to answer your question. I was answering your question.
No, you wouldn't even let me finish the question.
Okay, go finish the question.
If Tank, or first off, if you're saying we hating on Tank, right? How are we hating on Tank when all we saying is that he should be the opener for Prime and the PBC? How is that hating on him?
I can talk now.
How is that hating?
You're spitting false narratives. Your narrative want everybody to think that Tank can fight Monster 30 when everybody knows he can't. That's why if he could, you think PBC wouldn't put this man on the card?
Why can't he?
Ask Al Heyman. You gotta ask Al Heyman.
Hold on, how I gotta ask Al?
But you Al Heyman because I just told you 3-4 reasons. Ask that man right there. Ask him. I just told 3-4 reasons that why that man ain't fighting. 1, he's not ready. Just getting back in the gym. 2, he still got to go. We don't know his court situation, but maybe you do, Doug. Maybe you know his court situation. Maybe you know more than we do. 3, it's Ramadan.
You know what I do know? Know?
But you ain't going to answer that one.
I'll speak on all of your points. What I do know is that first off, the only reason he's not ready is because, and I don't know him not to be ready. From what I've been seeing, I thought he's been training. He wanted to train outside of Baltimore, but he wasn't allowed to do that. So I figured he was training within Baltimore. But if you know something and you know that he's not ready, then I haven't seen that. I can't prove that. So I'll take your word at it. I'll take your word that he's not ready. But the second thing is that anytime you go through any court situation, 9 times out of 10, and I know this to be a fact, that although he couldn't train outside of Baltimore, they're not going to stop you from.
I know that. I know.
Well, if you know that, then that means the man can fight wherever he needs to fight.
Let me tell you.
Let me finish.
Let me stop. Wait, let me break that. That's not the law, though. They can stop you if they don't like you. I done had it happen to me, so don't tell me they can't.
They stopped Tank. They stopped him from training outside, but never said that he couldn't go make a living and do his job. They never said that. They never stopped that piece of it. So wherever the fight happens, he can be at that fight. The reason being is because they didn't just take his complete. They didn't stop the man from moving. What they said was, or not what they, not even what they said. They spoke on the training of Tank, and when Tank wanted, that's what they were revoked and said, no, you can train here. You know what I'm saying?
He's not training in Baltimore now. So he's training outside of Baltimore. So go ahead.
Where are you training at now? I don't know where you're training.
Headbangers Gym. That's by DC. So go ahead.
Even better. So now we know that the man can move, and that there is no restriction, according to you. There's no restriction on his movement. We understand that now.
I don't know about that. I said he's training at Headbangers Gym. I'm not the judge. I don't know.
You said he's training outside of Baltimore, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So he can. We know stuff until we don't know stuff. We really don't know.
Exactly. All I'm saying, but you're saying he can move out. He can move outside of Baltimore.
He can. I'm telling you where he's training at.
Okay. All right. Cool. No problem whatsoever. But we agreed already that 9 times out of 10, and maybe this judge is just different. Maybe she's saying that he can't go make a living. Maybe I doubt that she's saying that, but I know even anytime I was in trouble.
Well, can I say something, Doug? Have you read his what happened, what he did?
Nobody has, like,
you know why he's in this situation.
It's about the hit and run, correct? With the pregnant lady.
That judge is so emotional about this.
Yeah,
I mean, she is holding a tight ship.
I've heard that. I have heard that.
So how can you combat the third one? It's Ramadan.
I'm not trying to combat Ramadan.
All right, okay, go ahead, teach.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows what Tank can do and can't do. Like,
exactly.
I think it's just speculation at this point. But going back to the topic, it's not that I hate the card, Lou. I feel like this shouldn't be a pay-per-view. There's actually good fights on this, but it shouldn't be pay-per-view. Like, nobody really asked for Keith and Zoo, and that's my point. The first pay-per-view that they should put on is a fight with Tank whenever he comes back. Anything leading up to Tank's fight, in my opinion, should just be free TV.
Or EJ and Bud. I'll take either one of those.
I don't think they're going to put EJ and Bud. They shouldn't put that on pay-per-view because don't nobody want to see it no more. That's my opinion.
People want to see Keith Thurman versus Tim Zoo.
Just my opinion. Keith Thurman and Tim Zoo. We don't argue about this already. I already agree with y'all. It shouldn't be pay-per-view. I mean, I don't understand why y'all keep
arguing about. You
want to keep arguing. I said it was going to be pay-per-view because they have no other choice.
And I said that regardless, it shouldn't be a pay-per-view fight.
Well, it is. It's not worthy. Let me ask you, are y'all going to watch it?
I probably won't buy it.
I ain't say buy it. I said watch it.
I'm gonna watch it.
All right. Everybody gonna watch it. You ain't got to stream it, fire stick it, but your ass will be watching it, won't you?
I ain't gonna fight. I might catch the highlights, but I don't
Man,
want to
you're gonna
steal
watch
from
it.
him.
Stop lying.
Dub, you
Two
gonna watch
cents
it.
they call out. Earth said, Lou, don't get tangled. All I jammed up.
You know, yo, Dub, you know what? Is Rolian that guy on this card or no?
Rolling
the
and
card?
Pitbull Cruz, main event.
They on that
Dub,
card?
yeah, Dub, you
Rolling
gotta
and
watch
Pitbull
it.
Cruz is the co-main event.
You know,
Okay.
Dub has to watch it because he has to call Isaac Cruz fight.
Hey, look, you know I gotta watch it now because hey, my brother T said, hey bro, I don't care if you call another fight of your life, I need you to call the Pitbull Cruz fights, bro. Hey, Pitbull be doing some crazy shit in the fight, bro.
You didn't know Pitbull and Rolling was the co-main event?
Nah, I didn't know that. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't really been watching. Like I ain't been able to keep up with boxing like I normally do. So
Okay, they the co-main event. Lonnie Law is third. I think Fundora fight is third. They might switch that since now is a championship fight.
hold on, who you said
That's Lonnie Law.
who he fighting?
I forgot the guy name, man.
He's still a champion at 60.
Yeah,
ain't he?
160, 165 and so whatever fuck it is.
No, 60. He a champion at 60 for sure. Oh man, he was supposed. Hopefully, he fighting Danny Garcia.
No, it ain't Danny Garcia. It's not Danny Garcia.
If it was Danny Garcia, I might have been okay. All right, so who Fundora fighting the dude that I ain't never really seen fight?
Yeah,
right?
the Hummer. He's in Ukrainian.
Yeah, I don't really know him like that. So
23 and 1, 23 knockouts.
Damn.
he can punch. He can
Yeah.
punch. We know that he can punch.
Exactly.
But the PBC said that it's supposed to be a showcase fight for Fundora. So, I mean, that's why they set the fight up. But go ahead.
Yeah. Benzo in here. Earth said the guy Lord fighting forgot his name too. He said Lord forgot his name too.
We don't know who this man fighting. So
See, well, I took a screenshot of it, but it's on my phone. Let me look on my laptop. But I think it's gonna be okay, man. I mean, I just take it because I want to see fights, man. I don't care. I just want to see fights. And the good thing I like about this, Dub, tell me if you like this. They also gonna have an undercard prelims.
they need to. They need to have
that's what I'm
that.
saying. They're gonna be showcasing the other fighters.
Now, let me ask this.
You know?
I don't know if y'all know this. Let me ask. Now, if the pay-per-view is $29.99, I'm gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's above $29.99, I ain't got nothing for you.
Let me ask you something. Since when PBC had a $29.99 card?
That's what Keith Thurman and Barrios was, and that's what
Keith Thurman
Ortiz.
Barrios was not $29.99, man.
it wasn't. No, no. It was Ortiz. It was Ortiz. Prince Charles. Ortiz Prince Charles was $29.99. That you could be right about that. I got to go back and see.
Oh man. Oh, Benzo said Lord and Thurman gonna need a good dusting, then being on the shelves for a while. Now that's who need to retire. It's Lonnie Law.
Man, yeah. He what he about 39 right now, ain't he?
Man, I gave him 40.
Yeah. That's the
But you know what, dog? That's what I do like about Al Heyman, even though us fans don't. He still give these old guys a chance to make a living. And Anthony Durrell was talking about it yesterday. He said, appreciate that.
Yeah, and this is the thing, though. This is the thing.
Looked good the last time I've seen him.
Say it again.
Laura, he looked good the last time I've seen him.
But see, Laura, he fight totally different than he used to fight. Now, we knew him to utilize the lateral movement, to use the ring, box. Now this man be sitting down like he sit down on everything. He be like, "Fuck it, I'm
fighting Michael Zavafa. Whoever Michael Zavafa is, that's who he fight.
I don't know who that is. I ain't never heard of him. So
he said, "Lord 48."
I might have. He actually sound familiar. You said Zavafa?
Yeah, they say he's a good fighter.
Yeah, no, he sound familiar actually.
So I mean, like I tell people all the time, we only can get what we're gonna get. We can cry about we won all these fights, but we don't know what goes in the background. We just don't know. I'm gonna take what they give me until they give me something better. But I know Tank probably be fighting in April. I know that for a fact.
I hope. Hey, and if Tank come out in April and if
Ramadan be over,
No, I don't think Ramadan over in April. I don't think
it is over April 20 something.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't think so because when Devin fought,
but it started different times though, right?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. Don't get me the line. I have no clue how it works. I have no clue.
Lou, let me ask you this question.
What's up?
If you think Tank is coming back in April, you're telling me that PBC couldn't wait till April?
Well, they have a contract, Teach. I mean, they told Amazon Prime they were going to start putting fights on March the 30th. What you want them to do?
Put on a good fight?
Yeah, they putting on good fights. Ramadan is March the 10th.
To what? March the 10th to what?
It ain't up to 30 days.
Okay, bro. Like I told you, I don't know how Ramadan works. So
yeah, Ramadan is 30 days.
But see, that's still going. Like it is still. If he fight on the 20th, it's still within. He'll be.
I'm just projecting. Ramadan. I don't know exactly. I know I'm projecting he's coming back in April, or maybe. You never know, man. You never know.
No. All I'm saying is, if Ramadan is what you want to give me, and I say that respectfully, because Devin. Yeah, he skipped damn near Ramadan.
Yeah.
He damn near skipped it in one of his fights. So all I'm saying is that because training camp is usually 6 to 8 weeks, that'll fall into that Ramadan period regardless. And so maybe he'll. I don't know how to work.
Yeah, out, I'm with you, Dub. I'm not even gonna break my head over it.
Yeah, I don't know how to work out. So That's on them, and however they make it up that way. Because I ain't a part of the religion. I can't explain it, so I ain't gonna try to.
Exactly. And I know a little bit about it, but I don't. I'm not full fledged and all that stuff. So, Tony K said Ramadan is expected to begin on the evening Sunday, March the 10th, and end Tuesday, April the 9th.
The Eric R's comment though, I don't think they should allow. Well, they're not, but yeah, I agree with them not giving Keith Thurman a title shot because how is he coming up and just skipping the line? That's not fair.
But why would he even make the fight if it's not going to be a title fight for him?
Maybe he got something to prove, though.
All right.
Everything ain't about them belts, man. You know what Keith Thurman? He's 35 now. We don't see that one thing about me. I would never assume what no other fighter is thinking. I just can't do it.
But
we got weird people who think they can, but they don't.
But if you say that, Lou, you know what I'm gonna say.
At 54, like
hold on. But Lou, if you say that, you know what I'm gonna say, right? Instead of him having something to prove, maybe he just need a check.
Well, that's what y'all all say, but I don't think Keith is hurting with money when he's still driving the Prius. I'm not saying he hurting. I'm just saying. Anytime. Everybody want a check though, don't they?
Agreed. I agree with you, and so maybe that's why he okay with it not being a title fight. I'm just saying
like I said before, the Earl Spence fight wasn't a title fight, but y'all ain't crying about that one.
It didn't happen.
But it was going to. Was you going to cry about it?
And I spoke directly against that fight. And the reason what I said was ain't no way Keith Thurman, ain't no way it should fulfill a mandatory for Errol Spence to fight Keith Thurman at 154. That shit don't even make sense. So I spoke directly against that fight. I don't know what I did. Everybody may not have, but I didn't. I ain't had no respect for that fight.
Like, if it had happened, it should have been at 47, not 54.
Hey, Teach, and you saying, and I agree with you saying, people shouldn't be able to skip the line, right? Mm-hmm. What do you think about Francis Ngannou skipping the line?
Man, I'm totally against that fight. Like, I'm not for any exhibition in boxing right now.
It ain't no exhibition.
That's an exhibition to me, man.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's an exhibition, and he getting paid $20 million.
Man, Floyd had exhibitions against all type of dudes who got
But that's
paid.
Floyd Mayweather. I never speak Floyd's name against
Hold on,
anybody else because he's
hold
Floyd
on, hold on,
Mayweather.
hold on, hold on. But at the same time, this is Francis Ngannou, and unfortunately, we can't call it exhibition.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We can't call it that though, because this is his career pro record. You know what I'm saying? And so when he fought against Fury, he 0-1. He an 0-1 fighter. The only difference between him and any other 0-1 fighter is that the man got a huge backing from the UFC fans regardless. So like I disagree with it. I disagree with it. At the same time, I understand it.
That fight was an exhibition. They didn't know Francis could do what he did. And after he did that, now they're pushing this ranking undisputed. This is nonsense. He's skipping everybody.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. But I just had a show about that, Teach. These fighters keep letting these guys come in. Now, Francis Ngannou, last two fights in the heavyweight division, he done made 40 million. When it's been boxer did their whole life, ain't he made 20 million.
But this the thing. The other
he
thing
got a following and all that stuff. I understand.
No, not that. The other thing is it speaks to how weak the heavyweight division is.
Yeah.
Because we don't have what we used to have up there in the heavyweight division, and these dudes ain't fighting each other, especially when we want to see the fights. So it gives an opportunity for this individual to come in with a decent backing, able to and be able to get in the ring with some of the top guys simply off of the backing that he has and his acumen in a different sport. It's ridiculous, but it shows the weakness of the heavyweight division. What's his name? The dude who fought Floyd, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor fought Floyd for one fight. And was never Conor McGregor understood if he got in the ring with anybody else that's a real boxer at that level, he getting the shit beat out of him. I think Francis Ngannou actually think he can get in there and rumble with your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a difference. I don't think we ever seen anything like this, but it does bring more eyes to the sport, especially the heavyweight division. And we know that the sport of boxing moves like the heavyweight division moves, unfortunately. And so it's one of them things where it's hard for me to be against it because shit, you tell me who else up there that's gonna go fuck Ngannou up.
Nah, but
yeah, I understand. The guy Fundora fighting, okay, that's the guy that lost to Brandon Adams. I think I remember seeing that fight too. But let's talk about something Doug Whiteside want to talk about. His favorite fighter, Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz and Rolly Romero. Who you got, dude?
I got Pitbull. I got Pitbull stopping Rolly, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Rolly, the man, he can't box, bro. He can't box. And to beat a fighter like Pitbull, you gotta have some type of boxing skills. The reason being is because we know he carried good power. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna throw wild shots, and it's interesting because the one thing I think Rolly may have to his advantage is he throw them wild ass shots like Pitbull do, and so he may be kind of sort of looking for it, but man, he ain't got nothing for Pitbull, bro. And you got to gain that young man respect, and either you gain his respect or you frustrate him. And Rolly can't do neither one, in my opinion. Rolly getting stopped in that fight. I got a 8th round stoppage.
Who you got, Teach?
So I think Rolly, he's the better boxer. And Cruz, I mean, he's pretty shit at boxing. Like, he can't box or anything. All he does is throw haymakers. But the thing that I like about Cruz though is his defense. He has like a tight defense, and I don't think Rolly will be able to break that. So in this fight, I think whoever gets hit first with a clean shot probably wins, and I think Cruz will be able to do that. But I still think Rolly is the better boxer though.
Man, let me tell y'all, man. Both of y'all wrong.
Rolly can't box.
But look at what Rolly did to Tank in that fight. I mean,
that wasn't box, bro. He had power. Tank respected his power.
Yo, he was pushing Tank back until he got knocked out. I mean, I thought Rolly was doing good in that fight till he got knocked out.
I got Rolly. That's all I'm gonna say. Pitbull is trash, man. He looked like trash his last fight. I ain't giving that man nothing. Rolly gonna hit him with one of them bombs, man. It's gonna be over. It might be right though. Whoever catch who first is gonna win that fight. I want to see it though. That's one of the fight I want to see.
Hey, I will say, when Pitbull fight, and Lou, I'll put a clean 50 on that with you if you want to do it now. But that's on you. That's on you.
I don't bet fight. I bet on the bookies.
Okay, all right. Hey, that's a smart way to go. I ain't mad at you. All I'm saying, I just don't see, man, Rolly don't have good feet. So fighting off the back foot, he not gonna push Pitbull back. And if it ends up being an inside fight, Pitbull really gonna fuck him up then. So like Rolly, I don't see Rolly having I don't even see a path to victory for Rolly, bro. I see no path to victory for him. None.
Rolly better learn how to give angles out. That's all I need to know.
And he can't do
Eric say, shaking my head. That goes to show you how highly Dub right side really think of Tank. The way he overrated Pitbull Cruz.
Bro, I don't know why people think I hate Tank, bro. I rock with Tank.
Yeah, you do saying them crazy stuff you be saying sometimes.
There you go.
Don't get me started. Tyrone said none of them can box. They are both trash. Barker of the bombs.
Wait, so
hey, but let me tell you, Pitbull looked like shit. I thought he even lost his last fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
that fight was boring.
Anybody who's gonna fight off the back foot against Pitbull, who can utilize range, who can make it a difficult fight for him, he's gonna look bad in those fights. The problem is Rolly can't do that. That's not how Rolly fights. Rolly can't fight going backwards. So I mean, go look at the sparring with him and Keo.
We don't know how we don't necessarily know he's gonna fight backwards the whole fight though, man. You never know. We know Pitbull don't go backwards, but you never know.
Rolly doesn't have defense, so if he comes forward,
well, shit, Pitbull ain't got nothing either.
Man, Pitbull defense is much tighter.
Yes, it is.
See, this is the problem. This is the problem.
That's why Rolly loses.
Because Pitbull ain't got no neck. You know what I'm saying? the man, his head going to his shoulders. All he got to do is tuck his chin and go to the high guard. That's a much better defense than anything Rolly gives. Anything. And then Pitbull can dig to the body, and he can come with them wild overhands. That's what's going to happen.
It all sounds good. I think Rolly going to clip him with a hook or uppercut. Rolly going to knock his little ass out. I got Rolly, man. Fuck Pitbull.
That's the rebuttal. I think Rolly has the offense to do something, but I'm counting on Cruz's defense to withstand anything. And I think Cruz is gonna hit him with a shot before Rolly could do anything.
He said that match is going to have so many amateur mistakes. Even Pitbull think he shit. That's why the only fight he talk about is Tank. He wanted to get cast out. Yeah, ain't nothing I can say about that, man. But I think that might be the best fight of the night.
Easily.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know, I let Keith Thurman shock the world and stop Tim Tszyu. But I know it ain't gonna happen. But you never know.
Talking about a guy at
a man can have hope, Chad.
The problem is Tim Tszyu is too big, and he's a great body puncher. Keith Thurman. Hey,
oh Lord, maybe, here they go.
Hold on. This is the credit I want to give him. With him moving up to 55, being able to, you know what I'm saying, be a little more comfortable, especially with him being older. Maybe that will translate into something, and it gives him opportunity. At the same time, if he shows any vulnerability that he's been showing to the body, Tim Tszyu gonna, man, if I know that, I know Tim Tszyu know it, and Tim Tszyu is a hell of a body puncher, Like
I'm interested to see the size of the ring, because when you fought Mendoza, that ring.
I got something else that makes you mad, Teach and Dub. Keith Thurman, the A side.
How's that?
The A side.
How?
They mentioned it yesterday on PBC.
Huh?
I know y'all hate him now.
I really could care less who the A side. I mean, if the fight happens,
I said that for Teach, Dub. I said it for Teach because they talk about the ring size.
Yeah, I'm confused like for a second.
The ring size, it ain't gonna be small. It ain't gonna be that Tony Harrison ring size. That's for damn sure.
It's gonna be 22 inches. Or 22 feet, 22 feet by 22 by 22 instead of 18 by 18.
Exactly. It ain't gonna be small. But it's funny to laugh at, man. But hey, long as I see fights, man, I don't care, man. I just want to see good fights, man. I think it's going to turn out to be a good fight. Y'all just don't like the fight, man, because everybody feels that they could have put a better fight on, but don't nobody got no fights to put on. And I told you guys if it's gonna be Keith Thurman, they just had to put a good undercard up under. I don't like Laura being on the undercard. To me, they could have found somebody else. But I'm thinking Boots Ennis gonna be on Tank Davis undercard, because Boots Ennis is an undercard fighter. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, Boots needs to move up, man. Like, nobody's at 47 anymore.
I mean, if you could call him an undercard fighter, okay. I agree with Teach. I need to see Boots fight somebody. I don't even know who Boots is being promoted by right now since Cameron Duncan passed. So,
well, he turned down Matchroom. So,
well, and according to what we seen earlier today, Bud said, "Well, hell, tell Al, let EJ step aside and let's fight. Tell Al make the fight." So
when did he say that? I ain't see it.
No, I seen it. I seen somebody report on it. I ain't see the actual.
Oh, okay. You believing what people say now?
It was a report. So if I'm wrong about it, I'm okay. I'm okay with being wrong, and I'm only speaking on what somebody else said.
I can't do it, man. I tell everybody all the time. People come in here ask me, wait till you see it yourself. Because Dub, you like being wrong, man. You like being wrong.
No, I come to talk boxing, so I don't mind.
But you can't talk about what somebody else said that's not. Then I can put this up here for you, and you ain't even said. I just throw this right here. Where is that? I just put this right here. Do you have evidence of this? Oh no, somebody else told me.
And then I be honest. I just be honest about it. I mean, that's a. I mean, when it comes out, we're still gonna talk about it. So if we talk about it early and I'm wrong, if we talk about it early and I'm right, regardless, we're gonna talk about it when it all comes to fruition. So, hell, what's the problem? I ain't got no problem with it. When we talk boxing, the majority of the time we talk hypotheticals, and the reason being is because we don't know how any of these boxers are gonna move. We can only predict and judge from what we've seen. So, yeah, I ain't got no problem being wrong. It's boxing.
Yeah, I hear you. So let me ask y'all. Everybody in here, the people in the comment, thanks for coming in. Hit that like button, hit the poll. We got my guy Teach, who need to he talk like Boots Ennis. He need to put some bass in his voice. We got Dub Whiteside, who know everything. You think you know everything, except Tank Davis is the best fighter in the world. You know what I mean? So that's all that is.
Is that what I know? I know everything but that.
Oh, we got more trouble. I knew trouble was coming. Oh my God, Mr. Shelton.
What up,
I knew it was trouble. I smelt it all the way from California.
So what y'all talking about? Y'all talking about the WBO not letting Thurman fight for the title?
Dad, we talking about WBC saying Fundora fighting for the title, and we talking about the PBC fight. That's all.
Hold on, real quick. I gotta ask you a question, huh? Are you okay with the Keith Thurman with this being the PBC opening up on Prime? Are you okay with Keith Thurman, Tim Tszyu on pay-per-view? Are you okay with that fight?
What did Keith Thurman tell you about a year ago? You remember that interview, Lou?
I remember everything.
He said Al Heyman owes me. You remember that?
Yeah.
This is his payback. This is payoff right here. See, because this fight does one of two things. Either Keith Thurman wins and gets right back in the mix with everybody else, or Keith Thurman gets his ass kicked and they ain't got to deal with his ass no more.
Exactly. You know, see.
So hold on. But okay, Shelton, you didn't answer the question.
I'm okay with it. For sure, I'm okay with it. I ain't got to pay for it. Shit. If I don't want to watch that bullshit, I don't watch it. I ain't got to pay for that.
He was trying to set you up, Mr. Shelton, and I tell him all the time. Wait a minute, let me ask Mr. Shelton. I tell him all the time, if you don't like it, you ain't got to pay for it. Fire stick it, but I guarantee you they be watching the fight.
Yeah, but see, that's the whole thing. See, that's why we try to tell you youngsters. If it's not a fight that you are interested in, why would you pay for it? Why would you watch it? Right. Fights that I'm not interested in, fights that I'm not interested in, I don't even watch them. Just like the Canelo Ryder fight, I didn't even watch that shit because I wasn't interested in it.
I ain't watch it either. I ain't even gonna lie.
The Canelo,
I feel like you gotta support the sport. You gotta support the sport, bro.
No, you don't. You support what you like. You support the content that you want to see. The Canelo, JERMELL CHARLO fight. I didn't watch it because I wasn't interested in it. I didn't want to see it. I don't watch shit I don't want to see. I watch football or basketball. Shit I don't want to see.
I'm with you. I tell motherfuckers, you don't want to watch it. Go somewhere and watch. Go eat some oodles and noodles or something, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You know, if you don't like a fight, ain't nobody forcing you to watch nothing. You don't like it, but like I said, Mr. Shelton, I had Dub right side. Who else was they going to put on this pay-per-view? Everybody else got other things going on. But I told them it was going to be Keith Thurman 5-6 months ago.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Tank don't want to fight nobody that they want him to fight.
That's incorrect. But you go say something else.
That's why he fighting Frank Martin. He wants to fight who he wants to fight. So they wasn't fucking with him. Bud and Spence got this contract thing going on. Spence ain't gonna be ready no goddamn way. So they couldn't put that on the show. They couldn't put that on the show. Who else they got? That's a star. Who else they got? Come on, right side, answer me. Who else they got?
Hey, and hence the reason it's a problem. No, I'm not disagreeing with who they got. I'm not disagreeing with that point. Hold on. I ain't disagreeing with that point. What I'm saying is that I do think, and like I think I said this earlier tonight, I do think they have a really good roster. Do they have absolute prime stars? Hell no. Ain't nobody just got. It's only a handful of them motherfuckers. But at the same time, hold on.
Besides the guys they got, who's a bigger name than Keith Thurman?
Exactly.
That's a damn shame.
Exactly. I mean, wait a minute. I got something for Dub. I'm tired of him already. I'm tired of this Cowboy fan already, boy.
Let me say this, though. Let me say this.
Handle the truth.
The thing is I feel like you got to put out, man, you gotta on that opening show, you gotta show your hand to some degree because you need a secondary platform for fights. The reason you do is because you got so many motherfucking fighters over there. Hence the reason you needed Fox when you had Showtime. You gotta have multiple platforms. So the way ain't no way I'm not gonna put my best foot forward in my opening debut. That's what I'm definitely gonna do. And for your best foot at this current moment in time to be Keith Thurman is telling me, you ain't. I don't know how. We got to see how good your front foot is. We really got to see it.
Well, let me say this. Wait a minute, Mr. Let me say this.
Go ahead, Lou.
In life, shit happens. And would you agree? Shit happens in life. Things changes in life. Circumstances changes in life. So you got to adjust to the circumstances in life, and I believe Al Heyman is adjusting to the circumstances that he was dealt, and that's what it is. Because remember, Keith Thurman and Stanonis were supposed to fight in December, but they held that shit up.
Yep. Now think about this, Doug. Think about this. Jeff Bezos and his property, Amazon Prime, made $200 billion without boxing, right? $200 billion. That's what the man is worth. Do you think he gives a fuck if this shit drops or not? You think he gives a fuck? Is his money coming from boxing, or does his money come from Amazon?
Regardless, ain't nobody. I don't care what business you in, how profitable you are. Ain't nobody looking to lose money. Ain't nobody looking to do that. So I would definitely think that he's looking for a profit from jumping or from making this relationship happen. I'm definitely thinking he's looking for a profit.
I'm with Dub on this. I think he's looking for a profit, but I don't know if he's looking for it in the first year.
If that's the argument, I can understand that. Most of the time, your business is not going to be profitable in the first year.
Yeah,
so
you got to see which way it's going to go. But like I said, what I like about this, they all, you know how when Showtime you just show the cards, Teach and Dub, that you have to go on YouTube and watch their what you call the not on pay-per-view. You could stay on Amazon Prime and watch all the fights until you get to the main event, and then they go to it jumps to pay-per-view. And I hope they have a whole bunch of fights on that, on the non-pay-per-view shows.
So only the main event gonna be on pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and the other one's gonna be on, just gonna be on Prime, so Amazon Prime.
So as long as you have a subscription, you're gonna see the entire undercard.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing.
That's how they getting more people. See, I've been having Amazon Prime for a long time. I never got rid of it.
I love Amazon Prime.
You see how I be promoting it?
Yeah.
That picture quality is the shit, boy.
But hey, look, that's why when they made the announcement, I was happy for the announcement because I'm like, shit, I'm already a member, so outside the pay-per-views, I'm gonna get anything else I've been watching on Amazon.
And if you remember, I think whatever fight it is, I think you get 40% off or something like that. I can't remember, 60%. I forgot what it is.
I take it. I take all of it.
Tyrone say, Dub, you don't support trash. If you do, no reason for them to ever make fights we want.
Say it again.
Tyrone saying if you support this bullshit, they never gonna. Tyrone old school. They never gonna make the fight we want to see.
No, he right. And you know what? I want to say, I was just listening to you and Uncle Shelton, right? And I always say, bro, I buy fights. The reason I buy fights because I want to support the sport, and I think that supporting the sport it'll give me that opportunity to get the next big fight that I want. But what y'all just said really made even much more sense to me. If you don't support it, don't buy it.
You got to remember something, Doug. Hold on. Amazon Prime is in this as a test run. They're trying to see if it's going to make them some money.
Yes.
If they make them some money, cool. If it don't, fuck it. We'll cut our losses and keep making money the way we've been making money. Because they not losing a dime. Amazon Prime is making money, hand over fist.
But how do you prove it with this fight being pay-per-view?
Huh?
How do you prove it with this card being pay-per-view?
They don't really give a shit. Because more than likely, people who watching Amazon Prime, there's going to be a couple boxing fans in there that get some new subscribers. If not, fuck it.
And that's all it's all about. That's it. I just told y'all how it works. Dub agreed. It's all about them subscriptions, man.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck if they buy it or not. We don't care. As long as they subscribe to Amazon Prime. And some people going to subscribe to Amazon Prime just for this. Just because of this.
And if they doing it the way that y'all saying, then hey, I ain't mad at it.
And here's the other question you got to ask yourself, Doug. How much you actually think both these motherfuckers getting for this fight? Because they're not getting a whole hell of a lot.
I would say Keith Thurman. I mean,
Keith getting enough. I'm telling you now.
He getting what they gonna give him because if you remember in his last fight, what did he make?
Do you know? I know what he made. What do you think he made?
He made $750,000.
Exactly. So this fight, he probably make a little, maybe 800, maybe 800,
which is nothing to them. That's gas money to them.
You know.
That's why Keith Thurman need a check. He need a check.
Maybe Tim Zoo will get his standard 2.5. Maybe.
Oh, he ain't getting more than Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman the A side.
No, he getting more than Keith Thurman. He's
You
champion.
want to bet? Go look at PBC right now. They just said it. I just
What
see
is
y'all gotta figure it out, man. Keith
PBC,
Thurman is the
website?
A side
On
of
their
this
website?
fight, and I can't
Hold
believe it.
on. On their website,
Yep. PBC.
They put the-
PBC.
they put the
They put who's the A side on it.
they put the purses out though.
Nah, them person ain't coming out yet. But I guarantee you, Tim Zoo ain't making more than Keith Thurman.
It really don't matter. It really don't matter who makes the most because it's a catchweight fight anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. But what I like about this, they doing pay-per-view over there in Australia.
Yeah.
So that's going to help them too. So
Yeah, of course.
But Shelton,
Of course.
let me ask you a question though.
Uh-huh.
Like, how many more people you think like are going to subscribe to Amazon Prime? Like when a lot of people are subscribed already.
That's what I'm saying. But there's some people that aren't. There are some people that aren't. I don't
There's
really
a lot
know
of people
anybody
that
who
not
isn't.
subscribed to there.
But there's some people that aren't. I really don't know anybody who doesn't have it. But there's some people that aren't. And there's some people that aren't subscribed that are boxing fans. And when they hear this, they may subscribe just because of it.
Ask me why I subscribe to Showtime.
Be okay. Showtime for boxing.
Exactly.
Same way I used to keep my HBO for boxing. That's the only reason I have it. I don't watch shit.
It's crazy because I subscribe to BLK Prime simply for the
Crawford
blood
fight. I ain't never watched that shit after. I never watched it again.
Me either. So I understand. I do understand.
So it's people that do that.
And
it's people that's gonna subscribe and then unsubscribe the next day, but they still got their subscription.
But if Prime is doing it and they're allowing us to see everything up into the hell, once again, I may watch that fight and just hey, if I can watch Pitbull Cruz and Rolly, you know what I'm saying, on Amazon Prime, and then not have to worry about Keith Thurman and Tim Zoo, I'll catch the highlights.
Eric, you out there timing out people who shouldn't be timed out? Oh my God. Where's that? I don't even know how to reverse this shit because I never do it.
But Lou, if that's the way it is, it's like, how do they make any real money doing it that way though?
Who?
Like you watch until the co-main, and then you pay for the main event. Like, how do you make money doing that?
The reason you make money is because people who don't have Amazon Prime, they're gonna subscribe for the $9.99 a month just to watch. At least they get that piece of it. Now they may possibly buy the main event, but I'm pretty sure if you buy the main event, it's gonna go. Some of that's gonna go into you subscribing to the channel. To Amazon Prime, regardless. So,
well, if the fight's a pay-per-view fight, you got to pay for it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, like it's
even if you subscribe, you still got to pay for it, unless they give it to you free with the subscription.
And that's gonna be and that's the crazy thing. If say they the fights that aren't gonna be pay-per-view, they come out and be like, well, for you to watch the fight, you gotta have a subscription to Amazon. Same way the Zone do, same way ESPN Plus do.
Right. Way every place not gonna be pay-per-view, but this one is. But that's what me and Lou was trying to tell you. This is a bullshit fight. If you think it's a bullshit fight, then don't pay for it. Watch the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right about it.
It's a good card. I just don't think it's pay-per-view worthy.
Then don't pay for it. That's what I'm saying. Then don't pay for it.
I'll watch it though. I'll watch it.
Yeah, fire stick it. Do whatever you gotta do.
Hey, watch it all you want to. Just don't support it. Don't support the nonsense.
That's what I told somebody. This dude kept arguing about it. I said, look, dude, just don't watch it. Stream it. No, make no difference. Don't even stream it. Don't go eat oodles noodles or something. I say, I don't want to hear you whine about no damn fight.
Hey, the fight happens. The fight happens on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
It happens on Saturday, right? This Saturday. Yeah. The fight you talk about Saturday, March the 30th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're the 30th.
Ain't that right?
Yeah, you said the 30th. You said 30th.
Ain't that right in the middle of March Madness?
Right in the middle.
March Madness might be over by then.
At the end of it. No, it's at the end of it.
At the end of it, yeah.
March Madness is over.
It's always over in April.
April. April, yeah.
So you're gonna have the Elite 8 and the Final 4 to watch. Watch that.
Exactly.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hold on. All right. So moving the goalposts on y'all. We got John Ryder and Jaime Munguia this weekend.
Yeah.
Does anybody give John Ryder an opportunity to beat Jaime Munguia? Anybody?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Break it down for me, fellas. Break it down. I love this.
Jaime Munguia normally run out of gas 7th or 8th round. I think John Ryder stays in shape and he can win the fight. That's how I'm breaking it down.
Yeah, Ryder is a tough dude. Ryder can box a little bit, but basically, the Ryder's biggest strength is his toughness. If Munguia can't hurt him and get him out of there, and Munguia gets tired, Ryder can't beat him because Ryder doesn't get tired. That's one thing he doesn't do. He doesn't gas.
What you got, Teach?
Who's Ryder, man? Like, Ryder's just an average boxer.
Man, hold on, Teach. Hold on. Either your mic is bad or I don't know what it is, but you gotta come with a little more than that, cause we can barely hear you.
Teach, you gotta put some bass in his goddamn voice.
We can barely hear you, brother. Respectfully, I say that respectfully. We can barely hear you.
I'm just saying, who's Ryder, man? Like, he's just an average fighter with like 6 losses. Like, he's never gonna amount to anything. He's not gonna ever win like a world title or being put in another position again. So Munguia, I got Munguia stopping him. Like, I think the offense is going to be too overwhelming. Canelo dropped Ryder. Munguia is going to finish him. That's the way it's going to be.
Well, I mean,
let me give my quick opinion. Then you got it, OG. I agree with Teach. I think the problem for John Ryder is that he's the smaller fighter. And for him to win, he has to come forward and press you. That's how he wins fights. And the problem is he has to be able to do that and not get into a shootout or a slugfest with Jaime Munguia, because Jaime is going to carry the better power, especially now that he's moving from 60 to 68. He's going to carry the better power. He's going to be more active, and instead of going back like John Ryder wants him to do, he's going to be able to stand right there with John Ryder and bang with him. And unfortunately, John Ryder, he tough, but that's what he's good at being, is tough. And hence the reason he blocked punches with his face, because he's tough. So, I mean, I don't see a way for John Ryder to win. And what y'all just brought up, I'll give credit to it, because we have known Jaime Munguia to gas later in the fight. I don't know how late we get into the fight. I think I think Jaime ended up stopping the man in the 8th round. So
let me ask you this. Who has Jaime Munguia fought that's better than John Ryder? Name one guy.
Nobody.
Okay.
Deverenchenko, maybe.
Maybe Deverenchenko.
Hey, he lost that fight. I keep telling you, that was my fight of the year. He beat that motherfucker. They gave Jaime Munguia that fight, man. I was mad as shit.
I thought that was a really close fight. I thought it was. I thought that was a hell of a fight. So, if you, I thought Jaime Munguia won, but if you had it the other way, I ain't mad at it. If you had it a draw, I ain't mad at it. I thought it was a close ass fight.
I wouldn't have been mad if it was a draw, and you know how.
Right. I agree with that. If it was a draw, like I said, I did score for Jaime for 1 round, but at the same time, if it was a draw, if you had it the other way, it's hard to argue because it was such a close fight. But at the same time, Deverenchenko, that man ain't no scrub, bro. It ain't like he just trash. He old though. He is old.
They was banging from first round to whatever.
But John Ryder can't lick Deverenchenko boots, bro. He can't lick his boots.
Yeah, I mean, John Ryder is old too, though, man. So I don't know. We'll see, man.
Well, hold on. Y'all the one picking John Ryder now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Jaime McGill, so I'm picking John Ryder.
Just because you don't like a fighter don't mean you gotta pick
I don't fuck Jaime. He overrated. Fuck Jaime McGill, man.
Who wants McGill to
Jaime McGill is about to block Floyd Mayweather, to beat Floyd Mayweather 50-0.
Bruh, but my thing is
I'm just saying, you guys
I
got a
don't
lot
like
of
Jaime
confidence.
McGill.
You
I ain't
guys
gotta
got
like
a lot of
Jaime
confidence.
McGill to say that the man can fight. The man can fight now. He can fight.
You got a lot of confidence in the guy who ain't never been in there with nobody this good.
And you telling me that John Ryder, a dude who done lost to anybody who done been in there that's decent, you telling me he gonna win the fight? John Ryder lost.
I'm telling you.
Hold on. Real quick.
I'm not telling you he gonna win the fight.
John Ryder lost to Danny Jacobs. They robbed Danny Jacobs.
He's never been in there with anybody. He's never been in there with anybody on John Ryder's level, and that's a fact.
But if that's your logic, Shelton, is Boots any good?
Who? Tell me who. All you gotta do is shut me up and tell me who he been in there on John Ryder's level. Who? Name one guy.
I'm not. No, Deverenchenko isn't on John Ryder. Deverenchenko isn't as proof. Well, yeah, Deverenchenko is on John Ryder level. They about the same guy. They about the same guy. I was trying to help you. I was trying to help you.
You went life and death with that guy, and that guy's 37 years old.
But this is the problem. Hold on. But this is the problem.
Boots any good, Shelton?
Huh?
Is Boots any good?
Boots, yeah, he's very good. He's
Boots an undercard fighter. That nigga's the undercard fighter. Fuck Boots.
He's unproven, but he's very good.
That nigga ain't fought nobody. Get out of here with that Boots in his shit.
I'm being honest with you, Lou. It ain't too many welterweights out there right now that'll beat him.
Exactly. Well, your opinion. Well, since you said that, I got something for you, Mr. Shelton. You said there's not too many welterweights out there that can beat him, right?
Right. It ain't too many.
Do you have evidence of this? Do you have evidence of this? Do you have evidence? Can't nobody beat that man.
No, I don't, because he ain't fought nobody.
Exactly.
He ain't fought nobody. But the way you find out if he's any good is you got to put him in there with somebody.
Yeah. But let me ask you. I'm going to ask you, Dub and Teach. Whose fault is it?
It's his management's fault. His management's trying to move him a certain way. Whoever's managing him, they moving him a certain way. And
what you think, Dub?
Well, it's interesting you ask, because we know Cameron Duncan always moved fighters a certain way. Cameron Duncan was one of the first individuals to come up, or was in that space when they came up with no black fighters. You know what I'm saying? Cameron Duncan was in that space at that current moment in time. So he always moves his fight, or before he passed, RIP to him. He's moved his fighters in a certain way. If you look at any of his fighters, even people forget now that Lee. What's Lee's name?
Lee. What you talking about?
Oh, not Jordan Lee. What's the nigga name, man?
Fighter?
Yeah, he a fighter. 140.
Brandon Lee?
Brandon Lee. There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
He moved Brandon Lee the same way he moved Boots. This is what Cameron Duncan did. The interest I have now is that I don't know who Boots is technically being managed by. I know he had a deal with Espinosa and Showtime. So I know deals were made, but at the same time, that's kind of going out the window. Who's this promoter? He was never truly under Al Heyman as far as advising goes.
He was under Showtime.
Right. So who's I don't know who's taking over for Boots.
Yeah. So what happens to the Showtime fighters? Where did they go?
Most time they go PBC. Most of the time they go to PBC.
I'm not disagreeing. I can't disagree at all. I'm just saying at this current moment in time, I don't know what Boots' status is. I don't know what he got going on.
You know, I don't know, man. I'm just tired of that dude Boots Ennis, man. I'm just tired
But
of.
we'll see when the dates come out. We'll see if
And they supposed to come out next week.
yeah, then we'll see where Boots Ennis is got a date. We'll see.
Yep. You guys, Lou Shelton, you should want Munguia to win this fight so he could be put in the position.
We'll see if he gets a date.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hey, teach. Hold on, teach. If you're gonna speak, brother, you gotta. Hey, man.
Man, I feel like I'm speaking loud here, man.
Man, you need to start yelling. That's what you need to start doing. Respect. I say that respectfully.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the only time Teach yell is when he watching Dragon Ball Z.
Look how they want to do you. Look how they want to do you.
Dub. I live in an apartment with thin walls, so I can't be too loud.
Man, what they gonna do? Call the police on you?
They probably will.
Call the police on me like I call the police on them.
Oh,
Hey, let me ask y'all. Mr. Sheldon, did anybody hear the interview on Mill City they did with Shakur Stevenson trainer?
I haven't seen it.
Did you hear Mill City interview Shakur Stevenson trainer today?
Wally Moses?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear it.
The old man.
Yeah, that's his grandfather.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
I like Wally.
Dude, that was a bombshell interview.
You like it because he went at Devin Haney.
What was the bombshell that was dropped?
What did he say? Hold on. What did he say?
First, he said everybody knew this. Tank Davis is Devin Haney's biological father. See the picture?
Oh my God.
And second, he said Erickson Lubman smacked the shit out of Devin Haney in front of Bill, and Bill ain't do nothing. And third, he said Bill Haney running his mouth. Wait a minute, let me finish. You asked me what he said. Bill Haney running his mouth, but he wasn't doing none of that running his mouth when they were together. He only started running his mouth when they made some money. So he was calling everybody out. He said Tank doing what he should do, because Shakur is not gonna change his style of fighting. So if Tank think he's gonna come knock Shakur out, he's gonna have to get on this, get the moving. Shakur is not gonna change his style of fighting. He said he think Bill Haney is capping, and all you guys go listen to the interview. I'm not lying. All you guys keep thinking what you want. I know this man. He said been knowing that man for a minute. He say Tank Davis would knock Devin Haney out no matter what weight class. And I believe that, me. And then he said the reason y'all think Devin went to Mexico is not the real reason. I forgot what he said. And it wasn't getting late because no late thing. He said no.
Hey, Lou.
I'm just telling you what the man said, dude.
Hold on, real quick. It seemed, and just going back to my brother Teach's point, it seemed you enjoyed the interview because
I enjoyed it like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on. But it seemed you enjoyed it because they were shitting on Devin and Bill.
That was mainly the conversation was about.
Okay,
cool. The amateurs
but is that why you enjoyed it?
No, I enjoyed it because the truth shall set you free.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I enjoyed it because the truth shall set you free.
Hey, you already told us you enjoyed it because they were shitting on. You already said that, right?
No, I mean the truth. It's the truth. You think he lying? Do you think he lying? Do you think he lying, Mr. Shelton?
I hadn't heard it, so I can't say if he's lying or not. I hadn't heard it.
No, I don't think he's lying. I don't think he has no reason to lie.
Exactly. He's well respected, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Doug probably think he lying.
But this is what we got to remember, fellas. Remember this.
I don't know if he's lying or not. I don't know.
Just because a motherfucker gets smacked in the street, they don't have nothing to do with the ring, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, what he was saying, because they asked him about this toughness that the Haneys are portraying. When y'all hear it's almost 2-hour interview. Go listen to it.
But see, my whole point is, I mean, being honest, especially somebody my age, right? Who gives a fuck? I don't care about them.
Yeah.
All I care about is what these motherfuckers do when they get inside that square circle. That's all I care about. I don't give a fuck about
you're
their
not a
personal life.
podcaster, so
Yeah,
you know
exactly,
if it's formal information that me and Dub can talk about, Mr. Shelton.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, it's cool for y'all content.
You see what
Yeah,
I'm
because I
saying?
can get on here and talk shit about it too. But I'm just not interested. That's all. I'm not interested in that type of shit. But
You
it's
know,
cool.
so-
I mean, it's cool content.
It's
It's
trending.
definitely cool.
It's trending. If you go on
Yeah.
Twitter, I never seen Bill Haney on Twitter. He's on Twitter
Hey,
now,
look.
defending what
That's what I was gonna say.
happened.
I bet you they mad about it. I bet you they talking about shit. About
They
it.
going crazy on Twitter.
Hey, now I will tell you, there's one place I stay away from. I can't do. I got a look. One of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, that follow boxing. I always ask him. He live on Twitter. I be like, hey, bro, send me the relevant information. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do Twitter, Instagram, all of that. I don't.
Let me ask you something, Doug. Let me ask you a question, Doug. Anybody ever smack the shit out of you?
Nah, hell no.
Never.
Well,
and you've been on the porch a whole lot.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me rephrase it. Yes, I had. Ain't nobody outside my family smack the shit out of me. That's what I'll say. I've had my grandmother, my great grandmother, my mother, my aunts. Probably about four times I've had the shit smacked out of me as far as open hand slap goes, but it wasn't anybody I could retaliate against. So, but if it ain't ever happened outside of the family dynamic, outside of that.
Well, like I was gonna say, then you probably been on the porch a lot because you've been out here moving in these streets. Somebody's just smacked the shit out you. Now
that's not true. I'm a DC nigga. And nobody else smacked shit out of me.
No, this is what. Let me finish now. I'm not saying that when that nigga smacked the shit out you, you didn't retaliate, smack the shit out his ass back. But if you've been outside, off the porch, somebody's done took off on your ass.
Nah, hell no. Hey, I put this on everything I love. I put this on my great grandmother, the Big Mom. A nigga ain't ever slapped me. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't say slap you. I ain't talking about open hand slap. I'm talking about nigga take off.
That's exactly what you said.
No, I said nigga have a nigga smack the shit out of you. Smack the shit out of you is taking off and knocking your fucking tooth loose. The nigga ain't never took off on you? Ever?
Yeah. Now that's different.
Okay.
Slapping and fighting is totally different though, bro. That's totally different.
But he didn't say that Erickson Lubin slapped him. He said Erickson Lubin smacked the shit out of him.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Hey, y'all hold on 1 minute. Listen to this right here. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yo, man, what's your name? You know, Jay Quinn Moses. Oh, okay. What weight you fight? 120 goes, oh, shoot. You're going to beat Carmelo. You got to fight Carmel. Yeah. So, you know, you met Carmel. You beat Carmel. You know what I'm saying? So we get a lot of that with a lot of our fighters. Not one. You see, man.
This right here is what he's talking about.
I don't know. I don't know what I heard. I really don't. Hold on. Time out.
This right here, I think, is when he asked him about if I'm sure, because I didn't timestamp it. I'm just pulling it up. When he asked him about the Mexico stuff, I think.
But hold on. Wait, real quick. Is this the Mill City interview?
This the Mill City interview with Willie Moses.
Okay, and the question is about
I didn't timestamp it, Dub, so I really don't know. I gotta, cause I'm hearing it at the same time you is.
All right, I'm gonna just listen.
Okay.
At the same time with that one hand. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you want to start coming at one time in the 8th round. That's 8th round, and I said, start walking this guy around.
I think he had Devin. I think this is when he asked him who had Devin Haney fought.
He couldn't sit down on the punches.
I can't tell what he said.
A lot more of his offense.
Is he talking about Devin right now?
You know, after the fight, Richardson Hitchens, he had things to say on my podcast about the matchup itself because he sparred De Los Santos. Said that this is a dangerous fight for Shakur.
See, I can't do it because I would have to timestamp what I wanted to hear. So I'll play it. Y'all just go listen to it.
Hold on. But right there, hold on, real quick. Right then, they were talking about De Los Santos and Shakur.
No, De Los Santos. What Richard Hitchison said about De Los Santos and Shakur. You know, Richard Hitchison and Shakur used to be best friends.
Yeah. I heard they had a coming to Jesus meeting.
Yeah, because Richard Hitchison told him that you know, you need to be careful. The man can punch, and he say when Richard Hitchison thought when Santos hit Shakur said, "I don't want that shit no more." Got to run, and Shakur ain't like that.
It is what it is. I ain't got any. I don't know their relationship like that, so I can't really speak on it.
Yeah. So, and you know, of course, Hitchison is best friends with Shakur and Tank Davis.
Oh. Well, I knew he. I thought he was more cool with Tank than he was with Shakur.
De Los Santos to knock him or drop him. Shakur got mad at him?
No, he didn't pick him. He warned Shakur about the man power because he used to spar with him. And he said after the fight, Shakur didn't engage because he thought Shakur felt his power, and Shakur didn't like that.
So he fell out with him about that?
Yep.
Hold on. Hold on. Are they not friends anymore?
Not no more.
Like that. Hold on, and they did this on social media?
Yep.
Sensitive ass niggas.
I gotta see some of this shit. This shit crazy.
Shakur came on Twitter and say, "You gotta watch the people, your friends that backstab you and shit like that." He a crybaby whining ass nigga, boy.
Weirdos. Niggas is young weirdos.
Hold on, but we already knew that. I mean, we remember. Hey man, Africa is one of Tank dancing partners. Him and we didn't see. So I thought that Africa and Tank was always closer than Shakur.
I think he is closer with Tank, but him and Shakur is close too.
Well, I don't know how close they are. I've heard close. I heard they fought each other. I heard they came up with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing with Devin though. But same thing with Devin, and we understand that Devin and Shakur ain't close right now. So it's boxing, bro. It's boxing.
Exactly, man. You know, hey, they come and go, man. We got Jamal Wills, the Steel, Sturboy, Shakur, Earl Spence, Manny Pacquiao, Hill in the building. It's the truth, though. Shakur felt the power and stayed on his bike. Oh, man. You know.
So what you telling me is these niggas is on some elementary school shit where if you that nigga free, you can't be my friend.
Exactly. It's just crazy, man, how this stuff going. Now, see, you always think I'm making shit up. You know, that's why I don't pay you no mind, because you're a Manny Pacquiao lover, man. Get out of here.
Durham belts, y'all know, and all that. You know they paid for those. You know they paid for those. It ain't like he got awarded, was he fought his way to get to that. It was,
absolutely. Money runs the money.
He did say, this is what they're talking about. He did say he was there. He used to go to the Mexican fights too. Bill Haney and them did lose that fight, and they paid it to get it off Devin record.
Bro, hold on.
I'm just telling you what the man said.
I just want to ask one question. I just got one question.
I give up, man.
No, I just got a question.
Go ahead.
If all this is true, right? And Devin and Bill, what you saying? Or Bill paid somebody to, like Regis said, pay somebody to take a loss away. That's what you're accusing them of, right?
I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. Say the fact. This guy right here.
This is what the people said. This is what the man said.
It was money that done all of that for them.
See, it was money. You heard what he just said.
So the thing is my question is this: if that's true, false, right, wrong, indifferent. What does that have to do with today?
You got to ask the people who doing the interview.
Okay.
Is that fair enough? I'm just saying. I'm not the one doing the interview. You know? I'm just saying. I'm just a guy waiting for Monster 30th. See what my guy Keith Thurman going to do. See what Rolly going to do. See what Fundora going to do. Them the only 3 fights I'm looking forward to. You know, I think Keith got a little chance to win, but I doubt it. But I hope he should have a good performance. You know, I think Rolly's going to beat Pitbull Cruz. Now, Fundora, I don't know. They're my opinions.
Hey, real quick, Lou. I want to ask you, Bivol versus Beterbiev.
To me, right now, I got the right to change my mind, Mr. Shelton and Dub and Teach and everybody who's listening. I'm going with Bivol because I don't think Bivol going to stay there and let Better Biv beat the shit out of him. But I do think Better Biv going to put them paws on him. So I'm kind of in between right now, Dub. I'm going to lean with Bivol right now. Just right now, Dub. I got the right to change my mind.
But what's going to prompt you to change your mind, though?
Well,
hold on. Before you go there,
up into the fight. Yeah,
hold on. But before you go there, Teach.
Like at the weigh-in?
Hold on. What's your pick, Teach? What's your pick? And then speak on that.
Yeah, this is a 50-50 fight to me. So initially, I had Better Beef winning, but then after I saw how Bivol performed against Canelo, I'm like, okay, this dude keeps his distance. He has a good jab. He has good offense. So I think I'm going to go with Bivol in this.
Who you got, Mr. Shelton?
If Bivol don't have enough pop to keep that dude off of him, because that dude got good feet and that dude got power, he gonna knock Bivol out. Bivol has to be able to back that dude up and keep him off of him. If he can't, he going to sleep.
That's why I got the right to change my mind. Go ahead, Doug.
I watched Bivol in his last fight on the what's the name of that undercard? The heavyweight undercard in Saudi Arabia. I can't.
Wilder and Joshua. Yeah, I got you.
The Day of Madness or Mayhem or some shit. Destruction Doom.
Wilder and Joshua. That's what it was.
But I watched that fight, and after I saw that fight, and then I watched what Beterbiev went and did to Callum Smith. Bivol ain't got no chance in this fight. The power, the footwork is good, you know what I'm saying? But unless in these next few months, Beterbiev become old, and I said this in the Callum Smith fight, unless he just become old and can't utilize his footwork the way he been doing, the man can take a punch. Now you can hurt him, but at the same time, the hurt that you give him ain't gonna be the hurt that he give you. And when he start clipping your ass, yeah, you don't want too much of that shit. And I was licking. A lot of those punches don't even look like they're supposed to hurt a motherfucker. And I can't tell a motherfucker when to go down in the ring. I can't tell you when to, because you the one taking the shot. It may not look like it hurt, but damn it hurt.
But extend itself. He throws short shots.
Last point right here. If Bivol, if he come out with the same shit he came out with in this last fight, if he come out with that game plan and try to getting fucked up. And so I'm picking Beterbiev, and after all of what I've seen, I think Bivol got a boxing chance. He ain't got a puncher's chance. He got a boxing chance, but he got to be perfect. He can't gas, and his power got to carry. And I don't see it happening. I don't see that shit happening. I got a Beterbiev. Go ahead.
But why do you look at the Callum Smith fight and not the Better Beaver Yard fight?
I look at the better. Hold on.
Yard was winning that fight before he got knocked out.
Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. That's the most beautiful thing, Teach. That's the most beautiful thing. I watched Anthony Yard have great success against Beterbiev. Right?
Until he wasn't.
Hold on. He's a bigger puncher. Anthony Yard is a bigger puncher than
I'm about to say,
Bivol is.
Yardy a bigger puncher.
Hold on. Let me just get it off.
Man, you've been talking for 10 minutes, man.
You're talking too long. Just get it off.
All I'm saying is, when you say that, Teach, everything I seen Beterbiev do against Yard, it all goes negative toward Bivol. Bivol can't take the shots that Yard did. He's not a puncher like Yard is, and he's gonna resort to fighting off the back foot. And you can only do that for so long against somebody like Beterbiev.
Oh, yeah.
Teach, how did Teach all that success that Anthony Yard had, right? How did that work out for him?
He got knocked out.
Okay. Okay.
How do you see him doing at 140 pounds?
That's crazy, man. They interviewed Beterbiev's sparring partner. He'd say, man, you could feel them punches through them 16-ounce gloves, Sam.
I've talked to Lionel Thompson. He sparred Beterbiev. Lionel Thompson told me he don't know how this dude ain't killed nobody yet.
Yeah, you right.
Have y'all seen the man work out? Listen.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I know individuals who will go in there trying to burn fat, and they'll just pump the 45. You know what I'm saying? They'll pump that ball for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen a nigga go in there and wrist pivot that bitch like it ain't nothing. I ain't seen that. Did you see the push-up? The man push-ups goes fingers, knuckles. Wait a minute. Those aren't normal push-ups, sir. Those aren't normal.
Let me tell you this, Teach. This is the thing. If Bivol don't have enough pop to keep that dude off of him, he had enough pop to keep Canelo off of him. He had enough pop to keep these other dudes off of him. If he don't have enough pop to keep that dude off of him, his ass is going to sleep.
But I think a lot of people had Canelo knocking Bivol out in the prediction.
I did. Did I call that, Doug?
That really doesn't happen.
What did I tell you, Doug?
Hold on. A true story. This is a true story. I couldn't make this up if I tried to. OG Shelton was my uncle. That's my uncle. The first person he told me was like, "Hey, bro, Bivol finna fuck Canelo. He finna beat the brake shoes off Canelo." And I'm like, "Man, Canelo got a chance, and Canelo probably gonna win. He still be the favorite. This, that, whatever." OG was like, "Nope, I don't know what the hell y'all looking at. I don't know what y'all seeing. Bivol finna fuck this man up." That's a fact. That's the first person to ever tell me that. The first person.
Shelton picked the boxer over the puncher in that fight.
No, I picked the bigger guy over the little guy in that fight. Canelo lost that fight to Bivol because he's too little for that guy. He will never beat that guy. He's too small.
All right. Fair play.
This guy is not Kovalev. He's not alcoholic, and he's not over the hill. See, y'all saw him beat Kovalev, and y'all thought, "Oh, that was a drunk guy who was over the hill." This guy is not that. This is a 5-year reigning undefeated champion at 175 pounds. Canelo's too small for that guy. He don't beat nobody.
Let me ask you a question then.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Anyway, so because of how you just broke that down, right?
Yes.
Two questions, or two fighters. Zurdo Ramirez and Jaime Munguia.
What about him?
We saw Zurdo beat the bigger fighter and go up and get beat up against Bivol.
Right.
At the same time, it seemed like Jaime Munguia gonna be the bigger fighter against John Ryder, and I think he's gonna go stop him. And so,
right.
What's the difference? How does that play out? Because Zurdo, he seemed like he could fight. He seemed like he had great power. All these things. Went up and got destroyed. What was the downfall in Zurdo? What was his downfall?
His downfall was that he was too slow. His feet was too slow. He couldn't move good enough. He was too heavy. He came in that fight about 205 pounds. He was too slow, and Bivol just moved on him and outboxed him. Every time he opened up, he got hit with something. Every time he tried to move,
it just was a cherry pick gone wrong.
it was a bad matchup from day one. Now the problem with Canelo was the fact that Canelo relies on his power, and every time he hit him, he will just walk right through that shit.
Yeah, that was a cherry pick gone wrong, man. That's all. He thought he saw a cherry, and he got his ass whooped. You know, that's what that was, man. You know, they you know, when he do that stuff, he need to get his ass whooped. Just like, you know, he's about to pick. Well, since we're thinking about it, what do you guys think about him and Jamal?
Who and Jamal?
Canelo and Jamal.
Canelo and Jamal Charlo.
Oh man.
You know, what do you think about it?
Yeah,
Teach,
I like
go
Jamal's,
ahead, man. But Teach,
What you got, Teach? Go ahead. What you got about it?
hold on.
last
Teach,
performance.
Teach, if you gonna speak, man,
I can hear him. Go ahead, Teach.
I can't hear what for damn. I can't hear what for damn. Respect.
I like Jamal's last performance against Jose Benavidez. So I don't know, that jab was like something special to look at. I feel like he's gonna put in good work with Canelo, but in the end, I think Canelo may take it.
Against who, bro? Who you talking about?
I don't think so. If you know me,
Jamal versus Canelo.
If you know
Canelo
me, you
gonna
know
knock him out.
Jamal Charlo is like my second favorite fighter beside Keith Thurman. I think he needs another tune-up before he go fight at 168 pounder. He never fought before in one weight class. Canelo know what he doing. He fighting these dudes strategically, picking these dudes that ain't not ready. He should be fighting the Mexican monster. Then the winner of that fight can fight Jamal Charlo in September. That's how it should be, but that's not how it's going to be.
No, he gonna beat on Jamal because Jamal ain't ready.
Exactly.
Jamal ain't never fought at 68. Jamal ain't never felt that kind of power, and he gonna do Jamal just like he did Jermell.
Well, it might be worse because Jamal don't move around, so he might knock Jamal out.
Might get stopped.
But the problem is Jamal, his jab is something special. Even with him being at the ring when he fought Jose Benavidez Jr., right? Lesser competition. The man jab is still there. And when you able to have a jab like that, you able to fight behind your jab, that shit changed fights. It changed fights. And that
jab kept Benavidez off. You think that jab gonna keep Alvarez off?
Well, this is the thing. It may not, but this is because he had that opportunity to utilize the jab there. Now it goes back to one of the things we always praised about the Charlos, the 1-2. Both fighters had some of the greatest 1-2s we've seen in the sport of boxing. And so at least in the common era, I ain't gonna say in the sport overall, but at this current moment in time, they 1-2 is something serious. A good jab and then the right hand behind it. And so now I think Canelo wins the fight. But at the same time, I do think that Jamal, he has a chance. He has a chance in this fight. And if he operates correctly and is disciplined, that man got a really good chance if he stay behind that 1-2, because anything down the middle, Canelo struggles with shit down the middle.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be entertaining. I think it's gonna be entertaining because of that jab.
Now you just told me that both the Charlos has some of the best 1-2s in the business, right? Ain't that what you just told me?
Jamal does.
No. Hold on. Let me. I think that I do think that, but I think that Jamal's his is levels above Jermell's. So I do think they both have it, but I do put Jamal on a different level than I put Mel.
I was going to ask you if that's true. How come Jermell didn't use it?
And that's why I say that. But the second thing I would say is that also when you used to fighting at a certain division, you know what I'm saying? The punches you take there, and this could be the same thing that happened to Maul. I just think that he's always been the bigger brother, the bigger fighter. You know what I'm saying? There's a time that I said Mel was the big brother because the way he was moving in the sport, becoming undisputed, doing those type of things at the same time.
And I had to correct you on that shit.
I know you. I got you.
But look, let me ask you this. What did I tell you when that fight got signed? I told you, right side, I said, carrying that weight and fighting at that weight are two entirely different things.
It's different. You said that. We had that conversation. That's a fact.
And I told everybody, because I'm a gambling man, do not put your money on JERMELL CHARLO.
I told him like this.
I thought Mel was gonna lose. I thought he was gonna lose.
I told him the same thing.
I gave him a chance, though. I gave him a good chance in that fight.
I told him, if you want to lose your money, be a fool and bet on me.
Yeah, exactly. And some fool, Jamal Hill, he betted on JERMELL, and I told him not to. But you know, don't hear it there, man. You know, he's too small.
But hold on. So we see what happened to Mel. Mm-hmm. Are we saying the same thing gonna happen to Maul?
No, now, two different fighters.
Maybe worse.
Worse?
Two different fighters.
Did you say? Hold on. Uncle Shelton, did you say worse?
Maybe worse, because Mel's only had one fight in the last 3 years. Maybe worse.
But Mel's fighting style is much more tailor made.
Jamal, y'all talking about Maul.
Maul, excuse me, Maul. His shit is tailor made to frustrate Canelo.
The way he hit Mel in the body and tamed him, he gonna hit Maul in the body and tame his ass too.
But the problem is his Maul jab is longer, stronger. He just bigger than the only thing. Hold on. The only thing I give you. This is the only thing I give you.
He moves his head.
He can move his head, but at the same time, I don't, bro. I just give Maul a much better. I still pick Canelo to win, but I think Maul has it's going to be a much closer fight than what we've seen with Mel. I think it's a much closer fight.
I doubt it.
I don't
Let me tell y'all what's going to happen in this fight, man. At least we will see a fight.
Yeah.
Jamal CHARLO don't do no moving around like Mel. He pivots left, pivot right, give you angles and throw that jab all day long. He ain't not moving. Canelo gonna come forward, but they're gonna be banging somebody going down. That's all.
You think he gonna stand his ground, Lou?
Oh, he gonna stand his ground. He ain't got no other choice. He don't move around like JERMELL.
That's how you fight.
That's how he fights.
Okay, well, we'll see. I mean, you know, that's why they had the fights, right? I always say this. If you knew who was gonna win, they wouldn't have to fight. That's why they fight.
Yeah, he that's how he fights. Stand in the middle of that ring, give you angles, you know, throw that jab and count on you. And he got to keep that jab on that 5'7" guy. He's 6 foot. You got to put that jab out. Best jab in boxing.
Utilize the uppercut. Utilize the uppercut.
Because you notice I prefaced everything I said with may. It may be worse. It may not.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see. But I don't see an inactive guy. See, that's Canelo's MO. Yeah. Canelo always fights these top guys when they what?
Yeah.
Inactive.
Hey, and that's why I say this fight fall right into his wheelhouse. So if it happens, I wouldn't be surprised by it because it falls into his wheelhouse. This is what this man does. And
find them when they've been sitting on the couch.
I don't even want to
get them off the couch. Give them a bunch of money. Pull them off the couch, give them a bunch of money, and beat their ass.
And beat their ass.
But Shelton, isn't this saying like the fighter is good as their last fight?
It depends. It depends. It depends when your last fight was. It depends when your last fight was.
Hold on, right side. Where you going with that, teach?
Yeah, I'm just trying to say, Maul, he looked impressive in his last fight. I don't think
against who? Against
a 154-pounder, teach.
Doesn't matter.
Against a welterweight.
It do matter. It do matter.
It does matter. Against a welterweight.
Well, I will say this. That was a good tune-up fight. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them. It's a tune-up fight. You know what I'm saying? I done been out the ring for this amount of time. I need a good tune-up. I know I'm gonna beat you. I know I'm gonna beat you, but at least you're gonna give me some resistance. The thing is,
what did Bibble say?
Let me just finish this. That's a good tune-up fight, but does that put you on pace for the big fight, or do you need a step-up fight to be on pace for the big fight? That's what you got to start looking at.
What did Bivol say after his last fight? Did you hear his interview after his last fight?
No, I didn't hear the interview.
He said this was a good sparring match.
I did hear that. I actually did hear that.
Now that you said it, I recall hearing something like
that.
Yeah.
I remember him saying that.
That's what JERMELL was for Canelo, a good sparring match. That's what Benavidez was for Jamal, a good sparring match. That don't get you ready for Canelo Alvarez.
Benavidez was for Jamal?
Jose Benavidez was a good sparring match for Jamal.
Benavidez Jr. My bad.
It was a good sparring match.
I gotta get it to Jamal for being out 3 fucking years. He look impressive for 3 years.
That was impressive.
Even though he's a small guy, he look impressive.
That was impressive. But that's not gonna help you.
So do y'all think he's ready for Canelo?
No. You know how I feel about it.
All right, so if he's not ready for Canelo, who should he fight next, in y'all opinion? Regardless,
I think he should fight 68. I don't know who it should be, but somebody at 68.
Like Plant. Plant would be a good name.
Fight Boo Boo. Fight Boo Boo.
Yeah. That I agree with Boo Boo. I think that'll be a good fight.
Nah, fuck Boo Boo. Go fight Caleb Plant.
Yeah, Plant.
No, don't go fight Caleb Plant, because Caleb Plant might whoop your ass.
Go fight Caleb Plant, man. Get that shit over.
Caleb Plant might whoop your ass.
I like Caleb. No. I like Caleb Plant as well because of the background that they already got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Caleb Plant is gonna take you out the ring.
Hold on. A motherfucker getting slapped. A motherfucker grabbing the beard. I want to see that fight. I want to see it.
I want to see it too. But Caleb Plant is gonna whoop his ass.
Caleb Plant ain't whooping nobody ass, man. Get out of here.
He'll whoop his ass at this point.
That's a true 50-50 fight in my opinion.
Exactly.
It's a 50-50.
You always over-exaggerate, man. Get out of here with that bullshit.
He'll whoop his ass at this point. JERMELL been out of the ring for 3 years. He ain't ready for no Plant.
Yeah. Plant a killer. He a monster. Yeah, right.
He'll beat that guy.
What was Plant last fight?
He fought Benavidez.
When?
February of last year.
Exactly. So he been out the ring a year. And so when was CHARLO last fight?
That was 4 months ago? 3 months ago?
Hold on. Just answer the question. When was CHARLO last fight?
Like 4 months ago, something like that. 3 months ago.
All right. So who's the more inactive fighter at this current moment in time?
Caleb Plant.
So, but what I'm saying is, don't. Let's not use these narratives for fights.
No, I'm not using no narrative. I'm not impressed with Jamal CHARLO. Never have been.
And that's why you're using that narrative.
Jamal CHARLO was the champion for 5 years and never even fought another champion in his division.
I got him, Doug. I set him up. You know it. I got it, Doug. Don't even worry about it.
Don't tell me nothing about
that. You always say that shit. You always say it. So was it his fault Triple G ain't fight him at 54 as for the franchise belt? Was it his fault? Wait a minute. Was it his fault Triple G turned the fight down? Where you at, GGG? Yes. That's 2 fights.
Yes.
They send the contract to Jaime McGill. Oscar De La Hoya said, no, we want we want the zone in it. That's 3 fights. Boo and Dre. That's 4 fights. So why didn't he fight anybody?
Because it's
who
his
you gonna
fault.
blame? You can't blame him. He tried to fight him.
I can blame anybody I want. I can blame anybody I want, and I blame him.
And I call bullshit. That's bullshit.
Cool. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Bullshit. My opinion is different. That's your opinion.
Do
you have evidence of this?
Do you got evidence, my guy Shelton?
Yeah, I got evidence because they didn't fight.
Yeah, don't talk that bullshit over here. It ain't his fault, goddammit.
It is his fault. It is his fault. Everything is his fault.
You can't make a nigga fight wait a minute, Dub. How about this, Dub? You answer this. So it's good you blame him, but you don't blame Boots Ennis. And it's the same fucking thing.
Oh, I blame Boots Ennis because Boots Ennis had a chance to fight Crawford twice and he turned it down.
That's
so I blame him too.
That's one fight. How about the rest of them? Had anybody ever turned Boots Ennis down? I mean, you know, besides...
If you listen to him, hold on. If you listen to him and his daddy, they say 15 motherfuckers turned him down.
No, I don't know about his say. With the paperwork.
That's what they say.
So why it's good for him and not good for Jamal? You don't believe Jamal. You don't get Jamal benefit of the doubt.
I don't believe Boots Ennis either. I don't think Boots Ennis is all that. He ain't fought nobody.
All right.
I ain't
making sure.
Yeah, I ain't impressed with him.
Because Dub Whiteside think Boots God.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I think Boots, what?
I'm playing, Dub. I'm fucking with the Dub. I'm fucking.
Okay. I'm about to. Hey, we got to make sure we keep this clear.
I
rock with Boots. I like Boots, but at the same time, I mean,
who he fought?
Nobody. I don't disagree. Like I rock with Boots, but the facts are the facts. So I can't tell you.
Boots Ennis is the undercard fighter. Until he proved me otherwise.
Ain't fought no goddamn body that I know of.
This is what I'll do. This is what I'll do. I will agree with you on this with this point that I'll make. Boots Ennis is an undercard fighter only depending on the individual he fighting. That's what it depends on. Once Boots starts to have fight, once he starts fighting, if he get in the ring with a Stanley Leonis, if he get in the ring with hell, man, any of these top guys, if he start to get in the ring with them, nope, he's not an undercard fighter. But as long as he keep fighting the competition, as long as he keep fighting the competition he's fighting, he is an undercard fighter. That's a fact.
I got a question for the panel. Wait a minute, Dub. I got a question for the panel. First, let me read this. Maul say, no, it's not going to be worse. Maul going to give him more competition than Mel did. Mel did throw no punches. He ain't throw no punches. But what I want to ask you guys is, right now, between if Jamal CHARLO go out there, beat Caleb Plant, and beat David Benavidez, who will be shocked?
Me?
I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked in a motherfucker.
Me?
Why?
Because I don't think he's been active enough to get in the ring with either one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I give him the chance against Caleb Plant.
Mm-hmm.
David Benavidez gonna beat the shit out of his ass, in my opinion.
Why?
Too much, too active, too big. The jab that Maul is gonna want to use in that fight is gonna be countered by multiple shots, and he's not gonna have the activity rate to be able to keep up with David Benavidez. He's gonna get beat up.
We do know Dave Benavidez has been knocked down before. Y'all know that, right?
Yep.
Agreed.
You know he's been hurt before, right?
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed.
You know, his body be wide open while he's throwing them punches, right? That's why I'm picking Canelo over him, right?
And we also know that
you got Canelo over David Benavidez.
Yeah, but I think Canelo will beat Dave Benavidez.
And we also know that Maul don't throw no body shots.
Well, Vonnie, that's what your corner is for. But I pick Canelo over Dave Benavidez. I think he's tailor-made for him. Dave Benavidez threw a lot of punches, but he ain't felt nobody who punches hard as Canelo Alvarez. Canelo can take his punches. If Canelo got wicked body shots, Dave Benavidez leave his body wide open.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's the thing with Alvarez. Alvarez got a granite chin. I ain't seen that motherfucker wobble since 2010. That's the last time I seen him even hurt.
The problem is that Alvarez ain't never been in there with somebody that over.
Dub, you can't.
He done been well. Come on, Dub. I can't agree with that.
I can't even finish. Y'all ain't even let me finish.
That's because we smell bullshit.
He ain't been in there with nobody like Maul, and Maul ain't been in there with nobody like Canelo. So that cancels each other out.
But you know,
I wasn't talking about Maul. I wasn't talking about Maul. I was talking about Benavidez. In my opinion, I think Canelo stops Maul. I think Maul got a decent chance. You know what I'm saying? But I got Canelo over Maul right now. But
I want to hear your Dave Benavidez thing. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I think David Benavidez beats Canelo. I think the only person David Benavidez lose to is David Morrell, and I got David Morrell over all of them, respectfully. And I know y'all gonna ask who he fought. We'll get to that later. the thing is this. Hold on. The thing is that David Benavidez, because he's so much bigger and longer than Canelo, he can throw punches and then still be able to take that half step back and alleviate Canelo from being able to touch him. He's just too big for Canelo. And so because of the activity rate, because of the size, regardless of how special and how powerful Canelo could be, or is, not could be, let me rephrase that. Regardless of that, how powerful he is, what I understand in boxing is the bigger fighter or the bigger skilled guy usually beats the smaller skilled guy. I think both of their skill level is on par with each other. I think Canelo is a tad bit more skilled. I will say that, but at the same time, I think the size is what David Benavidez has, and he'll overcome the skill with his skill and his work rate against Canelo.
Yeah, I like your opinion, but I 1000% disagree. But you know, it is what it is. What you think, T?
I think that if you want to see where David Morrell is at, he need to go on and fight that boy Christian and Billy. Fight him, beat him.
Hey, I think that's a good fight too, because Christian and Billy can punch.
David Morrell gonna beat the shit out of that hook swing. He's just a bigger version of Pitbull Cruz. Stop.
But it's still a test. It's still a test. I agree with you. I already told you I got.
So who has tested? Who has David Morrell? Hold on, Lou. So you tell me who the fuck has David Morrell fought?
Wait. But that's why I want to see the Billy fight, because that's a good fight. Like that. That's a good. You can judge the skill level there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And Billy ain't a scrub. You know, matter of fact, he a hell of a fighter. And so I want to see that type of fight. Absolutely.
He's better than anybody Morrell ever fought. And Billy is better than anybody.
I agree on that. It will be an action-packed fight.
He's better than anybody Morrell has ever fought. Morrell ain't fought nobody that good.
Nobody. You right. I got you. You right. And Ronnie Shields did say, though, I meant to tell y'all this, what helped Jamal get ready, you know, Jamal he spars David Morrell.
That's cool.
Hey, bro, if you sparring David Morrell, all I'm telling you now, and I know Ronnie Shields, he's smart enough to understand it got to be a southpaw for him to be, you know, but
yeah,
if you sparring David Morrell, man, you getting fantastic work.
And get in shape.
In my opinion, especially if you Maul, you getting fantastic work. Like you said, getting in shape. You got to be physical with his ass to even have any type of success boxing him. And he might be taking it easy on you, respectfully, to Maul.
Well, go
ahead, Teach. Let's teach. What'd you say, Teach?
To Dove's point about Canelo and Benavidez, the only positive that I see with Benavidez is that he applies pressure, and he throws like a lot of punches. But with that said, he leaves himself wide open, like when he throws punches, and I think Canelo could catch him in between punches. And also what Rebuttal said about his body being wide open. Like you can't have your body wide open when you're fighting Canelo, because Canelo is he's like a body snatcher. So I think Canelo has like two options where you could stop him. When Benavidez throws punches, he get him there and to his body. So I mean, I have Canelo winning that fight.
Yeah, I think Canelo never fought nobody who punches just as hard as him and can take his punches. You know, right. And if Canelo come in tip-top shape, I just think Canelo's just a better fighter. That's all.
Like I remember,
September
catching him like when he was throwing some punches.
Well, real quick, let me ask this. I just want to ask, outside of David Benavidez, who do y'all want to see Canelo fight outside or
David Morrell?
Hold on, wait. Not outside of. Let me rephrase it. Over. Who would y'all want to see before David Benavidez? Who would y'all want to see Canelo fight? We know Canelo's not fighting David Morrell. We know that's not going to happen.
Anybody.
David Morrell will fuck this man up. He'll fuck Canelo up.
Anybody. It don't matter to me. Anybody. Fight anybody. I don't care.
Anybody.
Anybody that wants to see it. Anybody.
Fight Munguia.
Munguia's busy.
Who is this trying to get on this page? Who is Tony Webb? You got to show some faces around here. We don't play that on the Rebuttal Entertainment.
Talk about Tony? Yeah, that's the boy Tony Review, huh? Yeah,
Tony Review. I got to see his face, champ.
No, Tony Review. He good people.
You sure? All right, man. I'm going to take your word for it.
I vouch for you, Tony.
Hello?
What up, T?
Tony, I vouch for your crazy ass.
I vouch for you as well, my brother. I vouch for you as well.
Yeah, I only clicked because I seen Dub, Shelton, and Teach. What's going on? Never seen your channel before.
Welcome to the best podcast you don't know about, chat.
Hey Tony, if you don't know, man, Rebuttal. This is the how I want to put it. This is the Tank.
Channel, Tony.
The Tank Keith Thurman channel over here, man.
Oh, y'all playing games. Stop hating, champ. A lot of hating, y'all. See, since y'all brought it up, I'm gonna have to put it up now. See, y'all brought it up.
Go to do it.
Y'all brought it up.
So Tony, I got David Morrell as a guy who's fought no one. What say you, bro?
Hold on. No. That's not true. We all agree on that.
Absolutely.
You gotta ask Tony about the topic first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You done moved the whole conversation. It's on you. My bad, Rebuttal. My bad. Hey, run your show, bro, my brother.
Mr. Shelton always want to change something, man.
He want to switch it up.
But I think it's going to be a big boxing card. I mean, I don't look too forward into it. I just want to see how all the fighters look. We finally getting some fights. That's how I'm gonna look at it.
Tony, hey, real quick, Tony, what you think about the first PBC card that's been announced? You got Keith Thurman, Tim Tszyu. What you think about that fight?
I think you got to be an idiot to pay for it. That's all I really got to say about it. What if
you're a Keith Thurman fan though, Tony? What if you're a big Keith Thurman fan?
Bruh, the only thing that you need to pay Keith Thurman to do is play the flute.
Now, we're not gonna have no Keith Thurman hate on this channel. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be real about it, let's talk about it. But we also know Keith Thurman probably will not be Tim Tszyu. But we're gonna talk boxing. Let's talk boxing, man. Of course, if you don't want to watch the fight, stick the fight or go eat Ooza noodles. We don't want to hear none of that bullshit you people got to talk about, man. Let's talk boxing though.
Hey, Thurman hasn't fought since he had hair. Come on now.
Exactly.
For so long. Okay, look at it like this. The dude's been inactive for 2 years. He's never fought at 154 before, and he's gonna go up.
Yes, he has. See, that shows you a casual. He had any 4-4 championship and won it. So carry on.
Who?
Google it. It ain't my job to tell you. Google it.
Hold on.
And I'm 1,000% correct. He fought at 54. Yes, he has.
Yeah, he fought at 54 before. I don't know if it was for a title.
I don't know if it was for a title, but I know
it was for a title. It was for a title too.
What title was it?
I forgot what it was, but it was for a title.
I don't know if he fought for a title at 54.
Are you a Keith Thurman fan or me?
You are.
Exactly. I'm smart enough to know that he probably don't win this fight. I just want to see how he's going to look and see a fight. That's all. I don't care about all the other bull jibber jab what people say about it. I just want to see a fight. That's all.
But I think the question was like, should this be the first pay-per-view card on Amazon Prime with Keith and Tim Tszyu headlining?
Okay, I had to look this shit up. This dude, if you want to count that as fighting at 54, I guess. Like, he couldn't even make 154. Like, you talk about a dude who came in at 151. He ain't even look, man, let me tell you. Tim gonna beat the love that you have for Keith out of him. Like, he gonna beat him so bad, the love that you have for Keith is gonna leave you. Like, this is not competitive.
Well, my love already left though, Tony. I want to let you know that.
I'm just being honest with you, Rebuttal. This fight's not competitive. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. And for this to be your premier card, like, you are coming to the masses on this card right here should have Tank Davis. This card right here should have Canelo Alvarez. This card right here should have some type of quality fight. Like, if you're gonna put Tim Tszyu in there, then he should be fighting Mel. Like, this is your first card. Like, this is supposed to be impressive, not fucking Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu.
Well, in life, like I said before, shit changes. Maybe them was the people that was going to be, but now they can't be on there. So who else was you going to put on there if you can't get them people?
Nobody.
No, life don't work like that when you sign a business contract. I'm a businessman. It don't work like that. If you got to fight for March the 30th, you got to put people on there and for Amazon Prime.
I disagree with you 100%. I'm going to tell you why. Because
Tell me.
If you sell a bad product and it flops, then they can pull out the business deal with you.
Well, that's not going to happen. Well, let me educate you, young man. Amazon is a billion-dollar industry. He is not worrying about the first year of PBC. Everybody is it's a test situation. Let's test it out. Let's see how it's going to be. Let's see what we're going to get before I make a decision. Do I want to keep it? So one fight is not going to stop. Owner of Amazon cut a fight. If all I could put in there, Keith Thurman, like I said, I didn't even think it was going to be Tim Tszyu. I always knew it was going to be Keith Thurman, but I thought it was going to be Thurman and Stenonas. And I just say they need to put a hell of an undercard on there because Keith Thurman ain't fought in a million years. You know, that's how I took it. But I knew Tank wasn't going to be on there. Tank ain't ready.
So this is how I look at it. Showtime was $1 billion company. They completely dropped boxing after PBC. Fox Sports was $1 billion company. They completely dropped boxing after PBC. Now you have Amazon Prime taking a gamble, and you give them the shittiest card possible for your first card. I'm guarantee you they'll be lucky to do 100,000 buys at best, and that's only hoping that all the Aussies jump on Tim Tszyu. I don't even know if they're going to pay for this bullshit. So if you come with super low numbers, Amazon may pull out immediately because I'm going to
see, we don't talk craziness on this show.
Let me finish my comment. Just let me
play.
I can guarantee you Amazon signed up with PBC underneath the pretense that they was going to have Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford damn near immediately. However, what nobody foresaw was that Spence ain't got no eye to see with. So now their biggest fight that they had is gone. And then you gonna do this bullshit?
Hey, fellas.
No.
Hold on. Lou is right. Keith Thurman in 2010 knocked out Carlos Quintana for the WBO, NABO, super welterweight titles.
Not a belt.
At 54?
NABO?
I looked
the
it up.
WBO and the NABO. Both of them.
That was at 54?
At 154 pounds.
At 151 pounds.
It was 54, but I'm not going to argue about it because that was the past tense. But, you know, it is.
It was a 54-pound fight. It's a super welterweight title fight.
No, we got to give credit where credit is due. You knew it. I didn't know it. So
yeah, I knew it. I just Googled it. He did that.
We got to give credit.
No. I said that earlier. If you was listening, I said he fought at 151. That's what he weighed in. So what that tells you is, so guys like Mel, guys like Tim Tszyu, right? They're going to weigh damn near 154, if not 154 on the dot, because they're sucking all the weight out to just make the weight. That means Keith ain't did no dieting. Like, he was just right there at 151. Like, this dude is going to get mollywopped. This is going to be horrible. Like, this dude is going to get beat so bad.
So Tony pretty much
hold on, you got
me and Dub right side like this.
What you say, Teach?
No, I said Tony pretty much agrees with me and Dub right side about this shouldn't be like their premier card.
But you got to look at the entity that you're dealing with. They don't give a shit. They're not in it to make money. They're not in it to blow your mind with these cards. They in it for subscribers. That's it. That's all.
You know, I ain't want to get into it, but you go ahead and school them, Mr. Shelton. I mean, they know everything. You know,
they don't give a fuck if this shit makes money or not. They don't care. They got money.
I mean,
they got billions upon billions of them. They don't care.
But that's a good and a bad thing, though. The reason it's a good and a bad thing because you in it for this reason. You understand. If you put big fights on, then you're going to get even more subscribers. The problem is that if you're in it for that reason as well, you're going to put on a Keith Thurman versus Tim Tszyu, and all right, you get what you get.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. I don't see nobody's going to subscribe to this Amazon for this fight. On top of the subscription, now you have to pay the pay-per-view fee as well. Like, it's not realistic. It's not going to happen. This ain't it. Look, the PBC had some fighters they could have put on, but they didn't. And I'm just telling you right now.
Hold on, Tony. Tell us who.
Yeah, tell us who. Tell us who.
Tell me who, Tony. Who?
Who what?
Who's
you
a bigger
they
name?
Got fighters they could have put on. Who?
Who's a bigger name that's available right now than Keith Thurman? Who?
You could have had Mel fight Tim Tszyu.
Man, get out of here. Mel is suspended. Champion reset. Fundora fighting for his belt on the undercard. Next.
The only reason why Fundora is fighting for his belt is because Mel's been ducking Tim Tszyu for all this time.
Oh, God. Now he's turning the narrative. That's not what we asked him, champ.
No. And I get that. And I get that, Tony. But listen to the question.
Exactly.
Who did they have that's a bigger name than Keith Thurman that's available right now? Tell me who.
So you got Canelo, who's still waiting to fight.
Oh,
he can fight.
Canelo fights in May and September.
Fight May and September.
He's not fighting in March for nobody. Next.
Wait a minute.
Same thing I had to go through with Doug. But go ahead.
For your premier card? Are you crazy?
You ain't naming nobody though. Name somebody.
Canelo doesn't care. He doesn't care about Amazon Prime or anybody. The man worth over $300 million. He don't care. Next.
May and September. That's it.
I'm really confused though. Why you think that they couldn't persuade him into fight?
Oh no, that's not happening. Canelo do what he want to do, champ. Okay, they can't persuade him.
You haven't figured that shit out yet, Tony? Alvarez moves the way he moves.
Exactly.
Either you move with him or you get the fuck out the way. One of the two.
Here's the problem with all your PVC fighters, and this is why they always get their ass whooped when they do cross promotion. None of them are active. None of them are active. So if I said like David Benavidez, he fought last November, he could fight again, but then you're gonna be like, oh, he won't be ready, even though it'd be a 4-month turnaround the next time he got into the ring. So like the PVC fighters by default, they only fight once a year, 2 times a year if they're lucky, unless you're Tank Davis and Tim Tszyu. Those are the only two that fight more than twice a year or once a year. So, like anybody I say, you could be like, oh, they're not going to be ready because all their fighters are inactive.
I mean, let me ask you this, though. What other top fighters in any other promotional company fight more than twice a year? Name one.
Damn near all of them outside the champions.
No, I'm talking about the big names. You're talking about a premier card. This is your premier card, so you're going to need bigger names. That's where you're going with this. You should have a bigger name than Keith Thurman, right? So who's available?
Well, ain't too many of them out there got bigger name than Keith Thurman. So
yeah, so who's available? That's why I'm asking. Who's available that they can replace Keith Thurman?
I'm not understanding. How does Keith Thurman have a big name?
He still have a little name, champ. More than name somebody. We'll give you a hint. You name people, we'll see who got the bigger name.
He got a bigger name than Boots Ennis.
Maybe 10 years ago.
No, he still
Now-
have a bigger name than Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis
Now-
ain't he's just an undercard fighter, man. Stop the bullshit. Atlantic City only had 5,000 people at home. Get out of here, man.
When's the last time Boots Ennis headlined a card?
He just did it in Atlantic City with 5,000 people.
5,000 people? Come on, man.
That's it.
Come on, man.
Okay, what did Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios do?
Well, more than Boots Ennis.
More than Boots Ennis?
I highly doubt
And he
that.
came off a 2-year layoff. Same thing he's doing with Tim Zoo.
Hey, he's
More
coming
than
off
Boots
a
Ennis.
2-year layoff.
That fight was pay-per-view, right? Barrios and Thurman? Pay-per-view,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
When's the last time Boots Ennis been on pay-per-view? When?
When he was on Tank undercard.
What did the numbers
Baloo.
do? Shelton?
Huh?
What did the numbers do?
No, what I'm trying to say is I just want to see the fight. I don't care about all this going back and forth, try to discredit boxers. What I'm trying to say is he was the only one they had available to fight. If people don't like it, don't watch it. That's all.
Watch March Madness will be in full swing. You can watch
exactly. I mean, it is what it is. You know, I know Rolly and Pitbull fight on the undercard. I'm looking forward to seeing that shit.
The only reason I'm buying the fight is because I want to see Keith Thurman get knocked the fuck out.
And that's what's gonna happen.
And if he proves me wrong, then I win. He proved me wrong, and I get to see a good fight.
Shelton, he's already been knocked out. This already happened. Like, fuck.
Not yet. They ain't fought yet.
He's already been. No, let me tell you something. The book of life has already been written. He's already been knocked the fuck out. The minute he signed his contract, he was knocked out.
Okay.
Well, we don't speak false narratives over here. That's your opinion.
He got to prove it to me.
Exactly.
Prove it to me.
You know, y'all, they act like this guy is a killer. This motherfucker only fought Tony Harris.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna say quiet as kept. Tim Zoo ain't fought no goddamn body. Either.
Nobody, no killers at all. But yeah, he's a bad motherfucker. He ain't his daddy. Y'all probably wasn't even born when his daddy was fighting. You know, so he's not his daddy. Terrell Goucher put the nigga on the canvas. Y'all stop spreading the fake narrative. I don't give a fuck how long this man been out the ring. But teacher tell you, I said if this nigga don't fight 2 years, what I tell him, teach, I'm done with him. You know, and I've been done with him. I know he's looking for a payday and shit like that. I just want him to come in, get knocked out, or win the fight, or retire. One or the other.
Wait a minute, pause.
You know,
I was walking to get these wings from the microwave real fast. I know you did not just state that Tim Zoo ain't fought nobody. He fucking stopped Tony Harrison, who beat CHARLO.
Shit. I just said Tony Harrison and Mendoza. That's it.
And Ocampo.
Oh, God, get out of here, Chad. Man, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Oh, my God.
Ocampo only had one loss, and that was the Earl Spence Jr. That's the only person that beat him before Tim Zoo.
That dude ain't fought nobody, man.
Come on, dude. Stop the bullshit.
Lost to Fundora. What are you talking about? He lost to Fundora. I was at the fight. I was at the fight in Carson when Ocampo lost to Fundora. So what are you talking about?
You the last person to talk about fighters ain't fought nobody, and you was big up in Zerdo, who literally fought nobody.
Yeah, so what? That don't change the fact that Tim Zoo ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody. He fought no goddamn body.
Like I said, he beat the ex-champion and Tony Harrison, who beat CHARLO, who gave him his first loss. Like,
that can be debated.
If there is no debate, what does the history book say?
No. You're right about that. You're right about that. But Tim Zoo is not impressive. He ain't fought nobody to be impressed by.
Nah,
Fight somebody.
I'm impressed with Tim Zoo.
I got a question for Tony. Can Tony Harrison beat Keith Thurman?
Yes.
Okay. Well, why last year Tony Harrison was in Keith Thurman's gym trying to get pointers and learning shit?
For the same reason why Freddie Roach was a shitty boxer with a great
I ain't got nothing to do. Fuck Freddie Roach. He never was good. Tony Harrison went down to Keith Thurman's gym and said, "Can you teach me something?"
I just answered your question and you ignored what I said.
Keith Thurman will beat the shit out of Tony Harrison because Tony Harrison can't take a punch.
The same reason why fighters go to Derrick James. He was a shit boxer but a great trainer. Because your mind can be better than your boxing skills. Just because you ask somebody to teach you doesn't mean they can beat you in a fucking fight. It means that you're looking.
So you will be willing to bet $1,000 on Tony Harrison if he would have fought Keith Thurman.
For right now, yes, I would.
I ain't talking about right now. I ain't talking about right now.
I bet
I'm talking
about right
the Keith Thurman that came off the Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fights.
That is stupid.
I'm just asking the question. It's my narrative.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Is that the Keith Thurman that Tim Tszú's about to fight?
Nah, it sure ain't.
So why are we living in the history?
But you talking about a Tony Harrison who barely beat Charlo the first time, got knocked out second, and can't take a punch.
Okay, so you could say he barely beat him the first time, but what you're leaving out is the fact that in the second fight, he was beating Charlo every single fucking round.
And if with the fifth, we both would be drunk.
Right, but that's the if for you because you're living in the past and saying if this was the old Keith Thurman, it's not.
I'm just making a narrative.
Let me restate what I said. The problem is this is the old Keith Thurman. He's old. He's inactive. He hasn't fought in 2 years. In fact, I bet in the last 6 years he's fought maybe 3 times.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here. This is stupid.
Well, if you know somebody better you could have put on the card, let us know. You know more than Al Heyman.
Yeah, he could have been, instead of Fundora fighting, he could have been fighting Fundora. He could have fought Mendoza. He could have fought Lubin. He could have got Virgil because Virgil was calling out his name. They could have done a cross promotion with Golden Boy to get him. He could have gone for Kurbov. Like, there's so many people he could have fought or tried to make a fight with versus Keith Thurman. Fuck.
Do you know if any of these fighters available?
I would rather see young as Xander Zayas get in there with Tim Tszú because he has more of a shot than Keith Thurman's old ass.
Do you know if any of them fighters available?
I just named a whole bunch of them. I guarantee you.
Are they? I can name a whole 50,000 motherfucking fighters. That don't mean they're available.
Do you know that they're not?
That's what I'm saying. That's why we are what we are.
Obviously, Fundora was available because he's fighting on the undercard.
But that's for the WBC. You got. Let me say this again, and I'm gonna say it again while everybody in here. You niggas really think boxers run boxing? Do you think managers or promoters run boxing? What did Shakur Stevenson trainer say today? The same thing I've been saying for 3-4 years. Sanctioning bodies run boxing.
Damn, that's
Stop
crazy.
thinking that other bullshit. Sanctioning bodies run boxing.
That's crazy, Rebuttal, because I could have
sworn. It ain't crazy.
No,
a man who's been training for 40 years just said it today, and you know more than him.
Right. So what's crazy about you making that statement right now is if we reverse time, go back 30 minutes ago, you just said Canelo's only fighting 2 times a year and he's picking. So I guess boxers don't run boxing. So
and Canelo runs him. You see remember when the WBC tried to force Canelo to do something? Everybody ain't Canelo. Canelo is Canelo. He dropped the belt, say fuck y'all.
You said no boxer.
But I'm just telling you, everybody ain't Canelo.
Okay, but
if you're on that status, it's different.
Canelo a boxer?
If you're on that status, it's a difference.
No, let me tell you this. Ryan Garcia proves that it doesn't matter what the fuck the sanctioning bodies want, what the fuck the promotional companies want, because Ryan conceded to everything that Tank Davis wanted whenever B-Hop and Oscar both did not want him to do it. He conceded to every fucking thing. So if a fighter was like that enough, they will fight.
Hey, Doug, let me ask you a question, Doug. Was Ryan Garcia Tank Davis for a belt? Was it for a belt, Teach?
No, it wasn't for a belt. No, it wasn't for a belt.
That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know.
Let's do apples to apples then. Let me ask you.
That's all I wanted to know.
Hold on. If you're gonna make a statement, let me make a statement back. Hold on. Is Keith Thurman and Tim Tszú for a belt?
No, that's what we're talking about. We were just talking about the top echelon.
Apples, it doesn't matter, right?
No, we were talking about sanctioning body. The Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight wasn't for a belt. So sanctioning body didn't come into play.
I'll tell you how Tim Tszú can impress me. This is how I get off Tim Tszú's neck. Some guy just called you out 2 weeks ago. Fight that guy.
Virgil. It's a good fight too.
I would take Trinidad over Spence. Right now, I think Crawford. I don't know about the Crawford boots, and I take CHARLO over Tim Tszú. I'm reading the guy. He say from Trinidad. I mean, he's from Puerto Rico. I found us today, and I like the way he made a podcast and fantasy fight at 147 or 54. Tito Trinidad versus Spence Jr., Crawford versus Ennis, Zoo versus CHARLO. Who you got?
I got Tito, I got Crawford, and I got CHARLO. Yeah, I got CHARLO.
Spence, Crawford, and Zoo.
You think Earl Spence can beat Tito Trinidad?
Hell no.
I do.
Why?
Spence is the body snatcher, man. I think he'll get him.
So what happened in his last fight? Why wasn't he snatching no bodies in his last fight?
Tito's not Crawford, man. It's two different boxers.
I don't think Crawford at 147 could be the prime Tito. I don't.
Nah, Tito hit too hard for Crawford, Chad. Them up for punches coming.
Here's the problem with Earl Spence. We don't know how deteriorated his body is from all the drinking and accidents he's been in. So the Earl Spence that fought Terrence Crawford looked old. He might be done.
Prime Spence. That's a prime Spence.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't know how good Prime Spence is because Prime Spence never fought a prime Terrence because what did the PBC do? The latest fight forever.
I don't think there was ever any version of Errol Spence that could have beat Crawford. Ever.
I got you, but it would have been a lot more competitive 5 years ago.
Yeah. I say that, but I don't think he could beat him. I don't think he ever could beat him because Crawford's too skilled. The problem with Tito is Tito got better once you dropped him. That's the problem with Tito.
So does Crawford.
You drop Tito, now Tito coming at your ass. Crawford hits hard, but Crawford don't hit like Trinidad. Trinidad punched hard.
Yeah, but Shelton, every time Crawford gets hurt, he comes back better.
Yes, he does. That is the fact. I just don't think he can deal with the power. I think Tito was just different.
Yeah, Tito was blitzing in both hands, man. I'd love to see that one.
I would love to see it though. I would love to see that fight.
Look, man.
You know, who you got, Tony? Rolly, Pitbull.
It's a shit fight too.
Yeah.
Pitbull should win. But I mean, Rolly is really, really dumb and really, really stupid, and he does have a punch, so maybe he could get lucky. I don't know. But I mean, Pitbull should beat him.
I think Rolly gonna get lucky.
I think Rolly gonna get lucky too.
Because Pitbull is not very good, Tony. That's just my problem. He's not very good.
But you know what, though? The one thing Pitbull showed was he was durable against Tank because he was taking his shots. So, I mean, and Rolly's not that good either. Like, Barroso was beating his ass.
Well, Barroso just destroyed the English dude, so I don't know how good he was.
Shelton, Barroso could be your granddad. Like, that's how old Barroso is.
The man's only 52, bro. He's only 52.
But look, man, we got to give Rolly benefit of the doubt the Barroso fight. Rolly did hurt him. He hurt him what round? 8th, 9th round? He hurt him now. Rolly hurt him. But, you know, the ref just should have stayed the fuck out the way. But I think Rolly gonna beat Pitbull. Pitbull last fight looked like shit.
Pitbull got that defense, man. I don't think Rolly's gonna be able to break it.
Carlos said he got Pitbull. That probably be the best fight of the night, huh? I don't know, man. That Fundora fight might be pretty good. You know. Now, Islamic law, I'm trying to figure out why he's still fighting.
He got nothing else to do.
But the shit is just getting crazy now, man. You know, it's just too many old fighters that keep fighting, and you know. But one thing I like about this, Amazon is also going to show undercard on Amazon. So if you subscribe to Amazon Prime, you'll get to see the undercard fights. And what I'm hearing, there's gonna be a lot of them coming up to the pay-per-view event. You ain't gotta do like Showtime. We ain't gotta go on YouTube and watch Showtime undercard. You can stay on Amazon Prime and watch all the undercards until the main event. So hopefully they put some good fights on there.
See what Eric R said in the comment?
What Eric said? Bud will beat Tito to me. Winky whooped Tito with basic boxing. B-Hop was bigger and just picked him apart. Roy too, and don't forget Oscar was beating him too. Well, everybody's not Winky Wright. Winky Wright had one of the best defensive fighters in boxing. Come on, man. Terrence Crawford ain't one of the best defensive fighters in boxing. He get hit.
Look, if we talking welterweights, I'm sorry, but Leonard beats them all. I don't care if it's Mayweather. I don't care who it is. Like Crawford, like Leonard gets in there and destroys them all.
All of them. All of them. Everybody who's fighting right now, none of them beat Sugar Ray Leonard. None of them.
No, not one of them. I agree 1,000%. Like that dude to me is the greatest welterweight that ever fought. Period.
And they was talking about that on Pro Box today. They had I think they had Sugar Ray Leonard versus I forgot who it was. Earl Spence or somebody. And Paulie Maldonado and they said, oh, Sugar Ray beats everybody. They said the same thing.
Hey, look, I'm going to do you one better. There ain't a welterweight fighting today that could beat Thomas Hearn.
No, Hearn would knock him. Well, I tell you this. I will say this. There's a welterweight that I would have loved to see fight him stylistically because of their stature. Paul Williams in his prime. I would have liked to see Hearn versus Paul Williams. I think
I don't know about that one. That'd have been a good fight, but I think Hearn would have demolished Paul Williams, man. But Paul Williams can fight.
Yeah, he's a tough dude.
You know, that's why that day I had old school versus new school. I mean, it wasn't too many people picking new school fighters. It was, it wasn't too many people. I'm still hurt since Hopkins get schooled Tito. Yeah, he beat the shit out of Tito. Lloyd just fighting at this point. Yeah, they got to get rid of Lloyd. But yeah, man, I'm with Tony on some of the stuff, but I understand what he's saying. It's not the biggest PBC card. When you're having that's just like having your first party. It should be extravagant. You should have the best out there, best fighting the best. But I think shit happened, and they probably couldn't get the people who I think they really wanted Terrence Crawford and Earl Smith to be on that March 30th card.
Well, then you know what they should have done? Fuck it. Take it. You already going to take a loss, so just take the loss and make that shit free because that's what it is. It's a free fight. Like it's not pay-per-view worthy. Like if it was worthy of a pay-per-view, I would have no issues with it. But it's just not. It's ridiculous to me. Like I'm not. No. Like there's some fights that I'm like, that's not that good, but I can see it being justified. I can't justify a pay-per-view price tag on it.
And that just proves my point, Tony. They doing it because they're not in it for the money.
Yeah, I gotta be with you on that, Mr. Shelton. I think it's all about them subscribers.
Yeah, it's not about the money.
That $14.99 or whatever it is a month. That's all.
$16.99, brother. $16.
Yeah, that's it. Cause I pay it every month, so I know.
And I love me some Reacher too. I love me some Reacher.
Yeah. Oh, Jack Reacher. Oh, hell yeah. You know it. But I'm looking forward to some boxing, man. We got John. Who you got, Tony? John Ryder or Lonnie McGill?
And the elevator be on your right. Yes.
I hear Shelton talking.
Go ahead.
Here's what I think. I think Jaime Murguia is highly overrated. I think he has a padded record. I think he's fought absolutely nobody. And the one person he fought, Derevchenko, he looked horrible against. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think John Ryder is going to beat him, but he's not going to win on the scorecards because every fight John Ryder's in, he makes it rough, tough, and them rounds are going to be close enough to where they can steal it from him.
It's not going to go to the scorecards, Tony.
There ain't no way
get knocked out.
Come on.
Ryder's going to get knocked out.
There ain't no fucking way.
Hey, Teach, who do Tony sound like? He sound like me, don't he? Jaime McGill, the worst fighter in boxing fucking history. This dude is trash. He lost to Sergey Derevchenko, but that was my fight of the year. They was wrecking like a motherfucker. I really believe they lost the fight, but like he just said, they gave it to Jaime McGill because he's younger, and they probably do the same thing when he fight John Ryder.
But we ain't got to wait too long. It's happening tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. Miss Bitch said Jaime McGill will win by unanimous decision.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Teach. I'm gonna be honest with you. If Jaime knocks John Ryder out, I'm gonna stop watching boxing for like a good 3-4 days. Like I'm just gonna because this dude is so trash. I'm gonna be so disappointed that I just gotta walk away for a moment.
That means John Ryder is trash.
For me, I'm just looking forward to come back on this platform and tell Lou I told you so. Just like I did with
you almost tried that twice. And how did that work for you, Teach?
I did that with the Lubin Jesus fight.
He lost that. They gave him that fight. Come on, Ramos beat Lubin, man. Stop the bullshit, man. But on the books, of course.
Yeah, that was a strange decision. I'll just say that. I don't like using the word robbery, but that was a strange decision.
Yeah, I just don't think Jaime McGill is that good, man. But he probably beat John Ryder. Well, I don't know about the knockout. If he do, John Ryder need to retire. If he knocked John Ryder out, he need to retire.
If he knocks him out, that means Canelo beat all the fight out of him.
One way or the other, man. One way or the other, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you know, good talk today, Mr. Shelton. My man Dub, right side, you know, it is what it is, man.
You know
we
what's
gotta
up,
take
Lou?
what we get.
You my guy. You my guy.
know?
And I'll talk to you soon, man. I'll talk to you Sunday after the fight. Oh, we got the championship Sunday, though. It's championship Sunday, though. We're going to be busy Sunday.
Championship. Oh, yeah. Nah, I'm not coming on. I ain't reviewing that John Ryder bullshit.
Yeah, championship Sunday, baby. Watch Baltimore beat everybody. Baltimore beats everybody, man.
Man, I'm going down. You know I'm a Steelers fan. I'm going with Detroit.
Well, I'm a Raider fan. I really can't pull for Kansas City. I need somebody to beat them.
Well, shout out to the Oakland Raiders. Well, the Las Vegas Raiders. Let me get it right.
We picked the right guy.
They got my guy, Antonio Pierce.
Yes,
shout out to them, you know, for doing what they should be doing. You know, shout out for them. They picked
the right guy for once.
So Shelton, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that the Super Bowl is gonna be between the Ravens and San Fran, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah. So there's this conspiracy going around. I don't know if you've seen it, but for the Super Bowl posters, right? For the last like 6 years in a row, the two colors that are on the poster are always been the two teams in there. It's red and purple. Then the winner out of the Super Bowls, whatever color is on the bottom, has always won in the last 6 years, and the color is red at the bottom. So the only purple and red team it could possibly be is the B-More Ravens and San Fran. That's it.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that's a conspiracy.
Well, here's my take on it. I don't think Detroit can go to Frisco and beat them. If the game was in Detroit, I would pick Detroit. But it's in Frisco. I think Frisco beats them. I don't think anybody in the NFL this year can beat the Baltimore Ravens. I think they're that good. I don't think anybody beats them.
Well, I think Lamar Jackson going to choke.
Well, you know what? We damn sure gonna find out Sunday. We gonna find out.
Oh man. Well, yeah, man. I appreciate everybody for coming in and trying to get up out of DC. It's almost 12 o'clock. Time to go to bed.
Yes, sir. Talk to y'all later.
All right, man. Have a good night. Appreciate you letting me
I appreciate you, Tony. Teach, Dub, my guy, Mr. Shelton. I appreciate everybody coming on, Mr. Bitch, man. You know, it is what it is. Y'all hit that like button and share the video when you get a chance, man. I talk to you guys probably, Sunday on the NFL show, of course. NFL on the Rebuttal Entertainment Sunday at 11 o'clock. Y'all need to come on that show. Talk about them bum-ass teams, Mr. Shelton. You know how it is, man. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace and blessings.
I love love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me.